Oh, my bad. I was rocking to that. Yo, peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Big Sling Hope, and I got another video for y'all. So this video is I'm gonna have a conversation about the black card, right? Now some of y'all know what the black card is. It's like in our communities, right? We always got this habit of telling people who's black enough and who's not black enough, right? Now, this is something that was brought to my attention. So I'm gonna have a conversation about it because it's something that like is always going on, right? Like we are always trying to tell somebody. See, one thing I realize is this. I think one of like the problems that exist in our communities, we always want to tell people who they are, where they're from, and we always want to tell people who they are, right? Like we always want to when somebody tells us who they are, we try to tell them, no, that's not who you are. This is who you are. Like we always want to tell people, and I guess it comes from we inherited it from the master, right? Because master like telling people who he is, where he from, who he should be, etc., etc. So anyway, I just wanna I just wanna get into um Walaikum salam. I just wanted to talk about um so it's funny, right? Because it's like when I told people I'm a black Carib, when I told people I'm Garifuna, when I told people I'm not black like American black, right? When I told people some of these things, right, they always try to say, oh, you're trying to separate yourself. Oh, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And no, all I'm saying is there's no such thing as race. Even though the implications of race is real, race is something that was made up in the Americas, right? It's made up by the white man, by the Europeans, right? It's made up as a made up categorization for people. And what I'm trying to tell people is only about nations and states, right? So it's unfortunate that some people don't know what nation or what state. I mean, nation and state. It's about nations and tribes, and it's unfortunate that some people don't know what nation or what tribe they belong to. That's very unfortunate. So when people hear me say certain things about um when people hear me say certain things about I'm a black Carib, I'm a Garifuna, right? They always look at it like, oh, you're trying to separate yourself from black people, or you're trying to be different. I'm not trying to be different. I'm just trying to highlight my tribe, my people, where I'm from. So boom. So ironically, right, when I say those things, people always want to be like, no, you're black. We're all the same people, et cetera, right? Black people call everybody black, right? They be like, oh, you Dominican, you black. Oh, you Puerto Rican, or you black. Oh, you this, you black. Like we want to tell people all the time who they are, right? Because we think, I don't know, for some reason we think that's our right. Like, and at the end of the day, people don't realize that like other people that are not like traditionally American or might have a different culture, even if they was born here, but their parent or they grew up to a certain household with a certain culture, they look at black as a culture, as a specific culture. So when you telling certain people that they're black and they tell you no, and they might have African ancestry, they're basically telling you, I am not part of your culture. I'm not part of this culture. Like the people might have their own culture, and I think that's what we don't understand. So anyway, back to the black thing, right? Because it's mad funny. When I worked in organizing, when I did things with like going to protests, when I did things when I had talks about slavery, or when I was out here, you know what I'm saying, pumping my fist, you know what I'm saying, black people will say, I'm black, right? You know what I'm saying? You quick to tell people they're black, right? Like, yo, you black. You got African ancestry. You black. Even though black is not no universal shit, right? Some American shit. Not universal. Okay. So, but they be like, oh, you black. You black, brother. You black. You black. You know what I'm saying? When I was in Minnesota, you know what I'm saying, after George Floyd Memorial, and I went to pay my respects, and I went to, you know what I'm saying, do my little vlog. And when I was out there marching in Minnesota, I was black then. I was black. Yeah, right on. I was black. You know, when I talk about my experiences being profiled by the police, right? Being harassed, being thrown on the ground, gun pointed to my head, right? When I've been stopped, you know what I'm saying, taken to the precinct just because I didn't have ID. You know what I'm saying? When I had police run down on me just because I had a do-rag and a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? When I had all these things that make up the black experience, right? When I had all these things that I went through, I was black then. I was black. When I talked out against certain things, when I talked about mass incarceration, when I talk about capitalism, white supremacy, and when I talk about these things, I'm black then. But the moment I sit here and I challenge black people to be better, and I challenge black people to talk about the crime in the black community, when I challenge black people to read, when I challenge black people to just do different things, when I do that, I'm no longer black. It's crazy. And this is what I mean by the black card, right? It's almost like, who's the ambassador? Who's the person that gives it out and takes it? Because that's some shit that just be going on, right? Like, it's like you give out the black card and then you take it from people. And it's always surrounded around people talking some real stuff. When people try to hold black folks accountable to the shit going on, like earlier, I talked about voting. So all I did was talk about voting. A whole bunch of people came out the woodworks and their feelings. I didn't say nothing wrong. All I said is how this man got on TV and told you ain't black if you don't vote for him, and y'all ran and voted for him. That's crazy. That's crazy. So my whole point is this. You know what I'm saying? I made a video that maybe stir the waters. What's good? What's good? I made a video that maybe stirred the waters, and some people didn't like it. And then people started saying like, "Oh, you're not even black. You can't even be talking about these issues. You're not even." They just so quick, so quickly like this. I'm not black no more. You know. So yeah, it's amazing how one moment you could be black, right? Like you could. It's crazy how this shit just flipped like that, right? One moment you black, and then the next moment, but this is just some shit that happened in the black community, right? We just be so quick. We be playing with the black card. One second you black, the next second you're not black. One second you black when you're doing things. Oh yeah, we approve of this. You black. Oh no, you're not black. How many black people grow up? How many times y'all heard people, right? People used to say these things. You're not black enough. Like a lot of times when some black people grow up in the suburbs, right? Or maybe they grow up sheltered. How many times we seen black people that grew up sheltered, right? And then we told them they wasn't, or you're not really black, just because they didn't have a certain experience. How many times we told a black person they wasn't black because they didn't grow up hungry, because they didn't grow up eating ketchup sandwiches, because they didn't grow up eating mayonnaise sandwiches, because they didn't grow up eating like some crazy ass struggle meals. We say, you're not black. You're not really black. How many times people do that all the time? Play with the black card. You know what I'm saying? We lend it out, we take it, like, and it's crazy. I feel like it's crazy. Yeah. So I just feel like that shit is crazy. I just feel like every time I come on here and I say some real shit, you know what I'm saying, that like challenges our people to be better. Like if I start talking about violence, right? If I start talking about black men, one of the leading causes death of black men is homicide done by other black men, right? If I say some shit like that, people get on here and get all emotional and shit, right? And then they start talking about, oh, you can't really talk about certain things. You're not black. You Spanish. Oh, you Honduran. Oh, you, like, it's like they will do anything to not accept accountability. Like people will say anything about you, right? People will say, like, oh, you ain't go to college. People will say, people will say a whole bunch of shit just to not take from you. Yeah, that's not everybody's Tainos. That's mainly like Puerto Rican people, um, from that island or whatever they are, Tainos. But my whole thing is, Spanish people are also Spaniards. They're not just Taino. They're mixed. So when you're mixed, when you're mixed, you can gravitate to whatever side. There's some Puerto Ricans who are not Taino. Like, not all of them were mixed. You know what I'm saying? It's some Puerto Rican people who are strictly Spaniards, right? Like, who didn't mingle with the indigenous people on the island, right? There's some Puerto Ricans who are not mixed with Afro background, right? So this is it's a mixture of people on that island. There's some people that are mixed, right? There's some people who have all three, that have Spaniard, Taino, African American, I mean Afro African, right? Um, so there's a mixture of people on the island. So there's some people and we know how whiteness work and colorism. So there's some people who might not have Afro ancestry and they feel like they are better, right? Like that's just how it was, right? When the Young Lords started, and the Young Lords was out here in Harlem in New York, they did the same thing, right? They had problems at first because the lighter Puerto Ricans thought they was better than the darker ones, right? Or the ones who hair was a little more straighter than the ones who hair was a little more kinky. They thought they was better than them. And they had to tell them like, yo, this is all our people. We still all the same people. You know what I'm saying? They have to go through a history thing to teach their people. So with that being said, I feel like black folks do the same thing, right? We tell people like, oh, you're not really black. Like if you ain't go through certain things, if you ain't go through certain things, you're not black enough. And I think that shit is crazy, right? So I just think it's crazy. I think like an experience is an experience. At the end of the day, I say I'm Garifuna. I'm a black Carib. Yes, true. Um, I don't say I'm black. I do say I'm black. When a white person tries to cause division amongst me and my brothers from the diaspora, I'm real about that shit. Like I'm like, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna cause no dissension. Like no white person gonna come to me and cause no dissension amongst me and my brothers from the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we from different tribes. The same way we was from different tribes in Africa, we from different tribes, and nobody should be feeling no type of way. You know what I'm saying? No black person should be feeling no type of way. It's 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 sad that some people don't know where they're from. That's sad. But just because you don't know where you're from, you shouldn't be trying to walk around and tell people, well, you not this, you this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool either. Like if a person want to be like, if a person want to recognize, yes, I have African ancestry, but I'm Dominican. That's cool. That's cool. Like, what's the problem? If a person want to be like, you know what? Yeah, I came from Africa, but I'm Brazilian. Or if I'm, if the person want to rep their nation or they want to rep a specific tribe, it shouldn't be a problem with that. But I feel like black folks got a problem with that because they just want to group everybody in a pot. They just want to throw everybody in a pot. And me and my co-host, we get into this all the time, right? Sometimes I be saying some real stuff to her. And sometimes, she get in her bag and she'll be like, well, you're not black, so you can't talk about it. Like, and it's like it's mad dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just mad dumb. Like at the end of the day, if somebody is telling you some truthful shit, the first thing that's gonna come out your mouth is like, oh well, you're not one of us, so you can't really talk about it. That's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? That's very ignorant. Um, but I wanted to talk about the black card, but I know the brother got a question. He said, brother, how do you feel about dating outside black women? I think I say this all the time, man. Love who love you. Like your love does not have to be political. At the end of the day, I'm Muslim, right? So for example, as a Muslim, I can't just be like, I'm only gonna date black people. No, I could court to and try to marry anybody who's a Muslim. That's how that go. Marry somebody who is a believer. It don't matter. Believers come in all type of shades from all type of nationalities, all type of cultures, all type of backgrounds. It could be a white Albanian woman. Islam doesn't see race, right? Islam says the white is not better than the black, and the black is not better than the white. The Arab is not better than the non-Arab, and the non-Arab is not better than the Arab. So the way I feel, I don't think people be trying to make everything political. They try to make their relationships political. They try to make their whole lifestyle political. No, I mean, yes, the political is personal and the personal is political, but your love, whoever loves you, whoever shows you the most care, whoever treats you the best, like that's who you should be with. Like a lot of dudes be out here suffering with certain women. They be suffering with certain people. Some women be suffering with certain men just because they want to say, I'm not gonna date outside my race. Just because they trying to make something political. Don't make nothing political. That's just what I feel. Like if you want to go out there and be like, I'm only gonna date black, all right, go ahead, go restrict yourself. But as a person that courted many different women from different cultures, you're gonna notice different things. Different people are gonna treat you differently. Different people are gonna offer different things and are gonna be able to treat you differently. So how do you really know if this is who you want to be with? How do you really know if this is what you want if you never had access to other things, right? If all you had in your house to eat was mac and cheese, how you know you don't like to eat other things? How you know you don't like lobster, shrimp. If all you have in your house is certain things to eat, and you never had other things, how you know that's the only thing you like? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta experience different things to know what you really like. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. Sure. Yeah, definitely. We definitely measure our blackness by the amount of trauma we endured, right? Like if somebody come up and like they ain't go through certain shit, they ain't get to no fights, or they ain't have holes in their sneakers, if they ain't go hungry, like I hear it all the time. Like people be like, "Oh, you ain't really black." Like they think black is connected to suffering and struggle. Like, and it's crazy. I used to think like this at one point. At one point, I used to be one of those people, right? Like, "Oh, you ain't really black." I'm saying you don't got the black experience because we always attribute blackness again to suffering, and I think that's messed up. And then another thing is like when somebody black comes to tell us about ourselves, we tend to call them a coon. We tend to call them a sellout. We tend to like do all this crazy stuff. Like you can't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the shit is crazy, man. You can't even sit here. You know what I'm saying? You can't even sit here and talk about certain shit. You can't even sit here. And it's funny because like, yo, black folks are so emotional. Like, and this is how it is crazy, right? Because it's dangerous, man. Like I don't want no problem with no black people. I, I want no problems. Because what do I want a problem for? I seen what happened to Malcolm X when he was out here talking the truth. I seen what happened to Malcolm X. I seen what happened to Malcolm X. Peace, 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 God, this. All right. I'm saying I seen what happened to Malcolm X. Why would I want to piss off black people? You know what I'm saying? Peace, peace. I seen what happened to Malcolm X. He got killed by black people. And all he tried to do was help black folks. And I know y'all gonna get on here, y'all gonna get here and talk. Okay, 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 it's cool, it's cool. And I know y'all gonna get on here and talk about the FBI did it and whatever. Listen, man, black people always help sell out black people most of the time. Uh, and- Facts, facts. You know what I'm saying? Who set up Fred Hampton to get shot? It was a black person. But we can't talk about that. We got to be hush hush. Even though, yeah, they had COINTELPRO, they did have COINTELPRO, but who helped? Who helped? Who helped these people? Who helped these people infiltrate our movements? It was black people. You know what I'm saying? It was black people. Who helped? Who helped frame Tookie Williams? Who helped frame Tookie Williams? It was a black person. You know what I'm saying? Put the shotgun in the trunk, set him up, got him executed because he was getting too big. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like we do it to ourselves. Who who helped who snitched? Who told? Who helped Nat Turner, right? Not Nat Turner, but who helped against Nat Turner when he was leading his rebellion in Hampton, Virginia? You know what I'm saying? Who helped? Who helped? Who helped? Come on, like if you look at your bro, if you go down the history of how many times black people fucked over movements, if you go down the line of how many times we did the shit to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If we look how many times, look at the rappers, they be getting killed by their own people in their own city. Like we are sick. We are sick. And we got the nerve. We want to run around and tell people you're not black enough, you're not this, you're not that. The crazy thing is some of the people that be telling me that when they be in their feelings, you've never been harassed by police. You know what I'm saying? You never been beat up by police. You never been harassed. You never had to fear for your life from police. You know what I'm saying? You never have been profiled. You never have been violated. You never had just been. You never had a lot of the people that be talking this you ain't black shit never even really lived the black experience themselves. or not so much that maybe they wasn't hungry and then a struggle, but as far as like walking the streets, man, and just being harassed by police and being violated and being thrown on the ground and being cuffed constantly. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the people that be talking this shit, they don't even have situations like that. I'm saying some of these motherfuckers never even been fingerprinted. But let me thank you. Good looking, bro. Kenny from the A. Why an American can't infiltrate China? That's what I'm saying, bro. At the end of the day, bro, we be fucking up, man. We be fucking up our own movements. We be selling our own people out. We be doing a lot of fucked up shit, man. But this black card shit need to stop. Like at the end of the day, either we all black or we not. I'm saying I don't, like I said, I don't ascribe to the race thing. I know better. But for the people who want to stick to the race thing and claiming some international shit, go ahead, y'all go ahead. I ain't mad at y'all. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. I'm a black Carib. You know what I'm saying? I know my tribe. I know my people, and I'm part of the diaspora. You know what I'm saying? We all have African ancestry. You know what I'm saying? I never deny that. I will never deny that I have African blood in my veins. You know what I'm saying? Next time you gonna Yo, it's cool, bro. You don't even worry about that. I appreciate you being here, bro. I appreciate that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just be trying to have, I was gonna make another video. Yeah. I was gonna make another video. Because I wanted to talk about, again, I need to make the video about redefining masculinity. And I think that shit is like, yeah, I think that's gonna be I really wanna, I'm trying to figure out like, I gotta put my thoughts together and I gotta put like, in a concise way. I don't want to make the video too long, but I just want to highlight how, yeah, man, we've been fucked up by the false notions of masculinity. Earlier, somebody was in my comment section, and they was arguing with each other. Yo, good looking, bro. I appreciate it. Earlier somebody was arguing in my comment section. We was arguing. Listen, we was arguing about something. Yeah, we was arguing about something, right? Dudes was arguing on the thing about the voting thing, right? It was arguing on my comment section about the voting thing. At the end of the day, we're not all gonna agree with certain things. We all gonna have different views. We all come from different opinions and different ideas, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like, it just go from like disagreement to disrespect. Like, and that shit is not cool. Like, why are we so quick to disrespect each other? Why are we so quick to open up the Frank stand? That shit is not even cool. That's actually gay. To tell another man to suck your penis is gay. You know what I'm saying? That's not tough. It's not gangster. It's not manly. It's gay. So, and some of y'all, it's cool. Y'all should just come out, stop being undercover, come out and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's actually gay. Like, think about it. To tell another man, suck my penis, is a sexual act. I don't care how you want to look at it as disrespect. And like, why we feel like, think about this. See, and I don't want to talk about this because I want to talk about this on my other video. I want to talk about this on my other video. Why do we feel, right, when we want to disrespect the man, we'll either call him the private part of a woman, right? We'll call him a pussy. It's a private part of a woman, right? Like think about it. Like, why is that disrespect? You know, the pussy actually is stronger than the penis. You ever kick somebody nuts? I'm saying the pussy can give birth. It could go through a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? Women got a lot more pain tolerance than men, right? So it's like, but we sit here, look, it don't got no rationale, bro. It don't got no rationale behind it, right? We say, oh, you're a pussy. But the pussy could take more pain than the penis, right? Like, you kick somebody in their nuts, it's over. Fight done. Over. But we call it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a pussy. A woman private part, right? And we feel like, yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, you're a pussy. Yeah, I'm the man. You call the man a woman's private part. Then another thing that how we try to belittle men, right? We be like, oh, SMD, suck my penis. That's gay, bro. It's a homosexual act. I mean, if you like men, that's all right for you. But think about it. Think about if a man just be like, "I pull it up, bro." You look crazy, bro. It just look crazy. It looks crazy. Facts. Like the video. I mean, I appreciate the super chats, man. I definitely do appreciate it. But I just be trying to get us to think about the shit that we be saying, bro. Like, think about it. A lot of the shit that we say, we have inherited from the master. The master, when he used to discipline us, he used to emasculate us. How many men did they used to rape? That's how they used to break us down. See, that's a homosexual act. The slave master used to rape the strongest, toughest black men. Just set an example. He used to rape him. That's how you emasculate a man. You rape him in front of his people, in front of his wife, in front of his family, in front of his tribe, in front of the people that look up to him. You rape him. It's a homosexual act. What do we do today? Yeah, bucking. What do we do today? You tell a man, suck my penis. Another homosexual act. Look at the correlation. We act just like the master. Look at the correlation. All right, some of us we might not buck nobody, we might not go in his butt, but you telling somebody suck my penis. You telling somebody suck my penis, bro. Think about it. It's similar shit. Similar shit. Similar idea. I'm gonna disrespect you, or I'm gonna emasculate you. I'm gonna say some, like, even the F word, right? People used to be like, they got the thing like, when dude call somebody a faggot, right? Another, like, a homosexual slur to try to belittle this man. This is the things that we do. This is how we disrespect each other. So anyway, dudes was debating on my comment section, and it went from low debate to somebody threw the Frank. Like, it's just crazy, man. Like, how easy, like, yo, we don't care about each other. We do not, yo, I'm telling you, we hate each other guts. Like, yo, black folks hate each other. It's nothing ever. I don't think it'll be shit that serious. Like, yo, people get mad. Like, yo, our people get mad, get ticked off. An emotional black person is a ticking time bomb. They get mad, they get upset, and yo, they willing to. I'm glad some people don't got like grenades and shit. Cause yo, if motherfuckers had grenades and shit, yo, dudes would be out here wild. Excuse me. So I'm just saying, man, we gotta be calm to each other. But I know that's easier said than done. That's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Yo, you funny. Uh, yo, good looking, bro. Good looking. But yo, we gotta be calm to each other, man. We have to be calm to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get so angry, like, yo, we get so like, yo, we just be losing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just be losing it. And when we lose it, we go out there and cause pain, man. We go out there and cause harm to people. And that shit is fucked up, man. We go out there and cause harm to people. That shit is foul. That shit is mad foul. But I definitely need to make my video, because I think I want to go over, like, what are the things that we think is masculine, right? What are the things that we think is like macho? What are the things that we grew up thinking? So the way I want to do the video is talk about what are the things that we grew up thinking made us a man, or made us, that dude, right? And then I want to perhaps give some tips on maybe things that we should change, maybe things that we should do differently, right? Um, Even like redefining the word gangster. I was talking about this in my last video, right? Like, we need to redefine what gangster means, because a lot of the shit that gangster mean is some stupid ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying, we used to think being gangster. I remember we used to see dudes go to jail, go to juvie, come home, wait up. We used to think that was gangster. Like, yo, he was a gangster. We used to hear stories about dudes shooting in broad daylight. Even if somebody innocent got hit, we used to be like, yo, that was gangster. It was dumb, man. It was dumb. It was ignorant. We thought it was gangster though. I'm saying, listen, a lot of shit in the black. That's why I said this in one of my other videos. Trauma. Look, a lot of black culture is built upon traumatic survival adaptative behavior. That shit is mad toxic. A lot of times black love is mad toxic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times what we think is love or how we've been loved is toxic. A lot of times that shit is toxic. My bad, I can't come bum with you, pop star. I can't, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can't, you know what I'm saying? But good looking though. I appreciate everybody who contributes more. I appreciate everybody who come through, show love. I appreciate everybody, man. It don't even matter if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't be out here asking nobody for nothing, man. Like I appreciate everybody who come through, man, and just be part of the conversation, comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you gotta understand, bro, like it's not gonna be everybody. Everybody not gonna be saved. So I used to have that Batman complex, you know what I'm saying? What does what mean? What does what mean? I used to have that security I mean, I used to have that Batman complex, like thinking I was gonna be the one to save my community or save the world. And it's like that should be draining. At some point, you realize, like, you know what? You gotta save yourself, homie. A lot of us not even in positions. Um, a lot of us not even in positions to even really helping anybody else. We be having our own problems. We be having, oh, bun with me means it means come smoke with me. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I realized I'm reading this book. It's called Tribes. This book is called Tribes, and it's basically talking about just lead your people. Whoever is willing to listen to you, whatever. Some people might call it a cult. I call it a tribe, right? Your tribe is whoever has that same vision, that same focus as you. I tell people all the time, because I'm a solution-based kind of guy. I tell people all the time, listen, stop worrying about people donating or entertainers using their money to help the hood or doing certain things. What we need to do is find, even if you find 5 people, I'll tell you this, even if you find 5 people, even y'all crazy, getting highed up. Even if you find five, look, this is what you should do. Give me out some advice. I'm giving you out some game right now. Give you out some game. Yo, pay attention. I'm giving you out some game. Even if you find 5 people, right? If you find 5 people and y'all put y'all trustworthy people, because everybody not trustworthy today, especially with money. If you find 5 people trustworthy, right, and y'all put y'all bread together, let's say, um, let's say, between that you and then, let's say, let's say, let's say you get 5 people and y'all put y'all bread together. Let's just say y'all tell people, let's get, let's everybody come up with $5,000, $5,000, right? Let's just say it's 5 people. $5,000. And with that $5,000, y'all put that together and maybe buy a business. You know what I'm saying? Together. You know, like it's this is how we should be thinking. You should be thinking that's your tribe. Make your tribe. Well, I can't say everybody can lead a tribe, but if you got some trustworthy people, build your tribe. Get people who want to do something. Get people who you could trust and y'all could become partners and do something. You know what I'm saying? And some people could do more than 5, right? Some people, if y'all could do 10 G's, do that. Put that together, get a business. I'm saying, try to get something going. If y'all want to move somewhere, buy land. Yeah, you're right. Everybody trying to be a captain. But I'm just saying, I quit swinging. Yeah, that's what's up, man. But that's what I'm trying to say. When you got a vision, you got to get with other people who have your vision, right? Some people believe in buying land, right? And creating a farmland and creating, growing up their own stuff. So if you got people who have that vision and they share that vision with you, maybe y'all could do something together. We could get some land somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We could buy a property together, but it got to be trustworthy people. I got you. I got you. But it got to be trustworthy people. It can't be people that's going to backdoor you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always got the hashtag no new friends. I always got the hashtag no new friends because when you meet new people, not saying that you can't meet new people who are official, But sometimes when you meet new people and you don't got that long, like, cause people are built different nowadays, man. You will run into somebody and you don't even really know these people. So a lot of times I stick to the people who I know what's up. I stick to the people who we struggle together. We was in the street. If I needed you, if dudes was busting at me, I could call you and you was gonna come through. If I got jumped, I could call you. Like, if I needed money, if I was hungry, you was gonna give me food. Like, this is the people who I still bang with to this day. You know what I'm saying? Yo, wow, you chatting. Yo, I don't even remember that. I think you chat right there. Yo, good looking though. But real shit. Bang with people who've been there for you throughout the years. I got friendships. I've been in friendships with dudes for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And they never switched up. Not saying that a dude that been your friend for 15 years can't switch up. I'm just saying that I've been friends with dudes for 15 years and they ain't never switch up. So when I think about a business venue, when I think about, you know what, I want to set up shop, open up a store, get a business. I'm gonna go mess with somebody who I knew for 15 years who ain't never switch up. Yeah, some people do switch up, but at the end of the day, I think we all have a responsibility to we pick our friends a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. I'm not saying that some dudes don't turn out to be suckers, but it's the same way that some people turn out to be suckers in our life. There's people who turn out to be official. Come on, let's keep it a buck. I was in the gang. I gang bang. And the same way it was some dudes that turned out to be suckers, it was some dudes that kept it official. It was some dudes that we cool to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not on no gang tie shit, but they was just good people. The same way I went to jail, and there's a lot of crazy wild shit going on in jail, and there's a lot of fucked up people in jail. There's some people who are official. So we're gonna find those people. We're gonna see those people. Those people exist, bro. And what I'm saying is this: it's not a lot, it's not a whole sea of them. But when you find people who you can trust, like when you find honest people that you can trust, especially around money, you gotta test people. You gotta test people. If you bring somebody, you can't bring everybody to your house. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about a person saying, oh nah. And you funny too, because I feel like I know where you're getting at with this. You're a funny dude. I mean, it depends, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Like, me and you could have a problem, and Jason, we know Jason, right? It's like boom. Jason is my best friend. Jason can have a problem with you, right? But I'm cool with you. And Jason might be like, yo, don't talk to Pop Star. Like, I got a problem with him. You know what I'm saying? I might ask like what the problem was about. You feel me? I might be like, yo, what the problem was about? If the problem is about some petty shit, bro, I'm not taking up certain beef. I'm not off that mindset. I don't be like, you know what, you got a problem with my mans? I got a problem with you too. Nah, bro. My whole thing is like this. What the problem is about. Now, if the problem is some crazy shit, I'm gonna be like, nah, bro, you wild out. Uh, that's his name, man. Pop star. Yo, you know what I'm saying? If the problem, it depends on what the problem is, bro. Sometimes it be a lot of petty problems, bro. Sometimes dudes be beefing over some petty shit, bro. That ass. It be beefing over some petty shit. A lot of times it be over some girl. He smashed my girl. Bro, why you mad at Sucker? You smashed your girl, bro. Like, your girl no good. He just showed you I'm not that's just a scenario. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes dudes be beefing over little shit, bro. It be little situations that we shouldn't even be beefing over. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. What I'm saying is it depends on the problem. I think a lot of problems, like for example, when you're in a gang, it don't even matter what the problem is. You ride out with your mans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ride out with your mans. What I look like, for example, what I look like fighting, like, let's just say my man's got a problem with another dude over a girl. What I look like getting on somebody, yeah, we're gonna go get him. That shit is mad dumb. What I look like, oh, yeah, we're gonna go get him. Nah, man, that's stupid. Like, if anything, I'm gonna tell my man's like, yo, bro, that shit not even worth it, bro. Leave that shit alone. Now, if it's a problem, if somebody blew at my man's, like, nah, that's beef. Like, you feel me? Like it's beef. I give y'all a story. Let me give y'all a little story. Let me give y'all a story. Word, that's not it. I'm saying, let me give y'all a story real quick. I remember one time, my man's back in the day. I mean, back in the day, my man's. Um, what's up? What's up? What's good? My man's back in the day, right? That's what happened. Let me give you a little story time from back in the day. This dude, my man Shorty's got into a fight, whatever. It was not my man's. It was like a situation happened. Some girls got into a fight. I mean, following me? Some girls got into a fight, and the other girl man's, you know what I'm saying? Some couples is like that. You know what I'm saying? My girl fighting, I'm fighting her man's. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that jumped off. The other dude backs out a hammer, he blows at my man's. You know what I'm saying? Blows at my man's. It ain't really had nothing to do. It's a girl fight. But I think his girl was whipping the other dude girl. You know how that go. She was whipping the other girl ass, and some felt some type of way. He backed out the hammer, blew at my man's. My man's didn't get hit, luckily. He was good. So, me, I'm tight. Like, that's my man's. I fuck with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when something happens to your friends and you really love them and you got love for them, you feel some type of way. You feel me? So I'm like, what? And we was in the gang too. That's another thing. But I was like, nah, I felt some type of way. I was like, word. You know, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like this, boom. I'm gonna get to this in a little bit, pop star. Yo, good looking though, man. Come on, man. Don't wild out with your bread, man. But boom, I'm gonna get to that. So boom, dude got blowed at. I'm tight. I'm furious. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm tight. That's my son though. Popstar is my boy, man. That's my boy from back in the day, man. I still didn't see my boy yet. That's crazy. I've been home like 6 years. But anyway, so boom. I'm like this. Son got blown at, right? So he hit me up. I mean, we spoke about it. I was like, all right. So we was on our way. You know what I'm saying? You know how shit go. We on our way. Nah, Popstar definitely moving like an all-star. He must got some money over there. Yo, good looking though. So boom, shit happened. You know how shit go. He got boomed at. We on our way. Back in the day, y'all, like 15 years ago. I'm chatting. It's like 12. Boom, we on our way. I mean, we on our way. As we on our way, we see the boys. The boys is like going over there. We mad dumb. You know what I'm saying? Come on, it's common sense. He just got blown. He just got blown at. Like, the boys on their way. So we like, all right. You know what I'm saying? We like, all right, nah, we're not going over there. I'm saying, so we like, so son, my man's knew what's up. My man's knew where son live. You feel me? Well, the dude, because apparently they used to be cool. So until he did this, until he backed out the hammer and blew out my man's. Now it's all out the window. All over a girl fight. This is somebody you're supposed to be cool with, right? So this is what I'm trying to show you, like, how little situations. At the end of the day, it's a fight between the girls. He didn't have to pull out the hammer and blow out my man's. And this is somebody that y'all been cool. Both of them girls was cool with each other, and they kind of like knew each other. You feel me? So it's just little situations like this, bro. It's little situations like this that just blow out of proportion. Some pop out the thing, whatever. The next morning, I'm telling my man's like, I'm like, yo, bro, like something blew. I'm mad. I'm still mad. I'm like trying to get the get back. So he like, oh, bro, I know where son live. So I'm like, yo, we gonna go get him in the morning. I'm saying, like, that's just my vibe. Like, I'm just like, yo, we gonna go get him in the morning. Like, so I'm telling my man's like, all right, cool. This motherfucker didn't. He didn't have no sense of urgency. He didn't have, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have no sense of urgency. Facts. He probably did risk, you know what I'm saying? He risked his freedom for that. But look, my man's that got blown at, he didn't have no sense of urgency to go get the dude that could have killed him the night before. He didn't have no sense of urgency. Like, in my mind, I'm like, why do I feel more upset than you for somebody blowing at you? Like, why you the next morning I'm calling this motherfucker. Mind you, we supposed to go in the morning and take care of our business. I'm calling this dude in the morning. I'm up early, waiting, ready. I'm calling this dude. He not picking up. He calls me. Mind you, we supposed to do this like 6 in the morning. He calls me like 12, 1. He calls me like 12, 1 in the afternoon, like all chilling. Like, he like, oh, yo, what's good, son? And I'm on the phone fuming. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, then son just blew at you yesterday. Like, then we agreed we was gonna go in the morning time. Like, what's wrong with you? I'm saying, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? He like, yo, I was sleep, yo. Niggas dudes be smoking that weed, man, and just I'm smoking that weed, man. Yo, smoking that weed. Nah, real talk. Dudes get stupid when they smoke for some reason, or when they take lean, whatever they be doing out here nowadays. But anyway, the whole point was this. That's the whole point of me telling this. Sometimes you have a bigger sense of urgency to jump out the window than your man's. Sometimes your man's got a beef, but he don't even want to address it. He's not even as vicious as you. I'm saying? So this is the things that I pay attention to. This is the things that I think about. I think about sometimes I might be a little more vicious than my friend. So sometimes I can't be on some hothead shit, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to like do way more than my friend is actually trying to do. So sometimes you gotta really think about what the problem is. Sometimes you gotta really peep, like, what is the issue? You know what I'm saying? So to your question, you said, so you don't believe in picking a side. I mean, you can chill with the guy. Nah, I'm not chilling with no guy that smoke my mans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's never that. I've never chilled with a dude that smoke my mans. Even right now, I'm not in the gang no more. You know what I'm saying? And I got friends that got shot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're just gonna leave it at that. But yo, yeah, I'm never facts, man. I'm never like, so sometimes you gotta understand. Some of your friends, they shouldn't be your friends, but some of your friends ain't got nothing to lose. You gotta get rid of them too. Excuse me. Some of your friends ain't got shit to lose. And I can't hang out with somebody that ain't got shit to lose. I just can't do that. I can't. Mm, I can't. Hold on. Somebody. Yeah, I can't do that shit. I can't hang out with people that don't got nothing to lose. I'm sorry. I just can't do that. He said, love your enemies, hate your friends, because your enemies don't change. Enemies be low key fans, you heard? That's how I look at it. They be fans. They wish they had. I mean, some people, beef is different though. Envy. I would say envy. An envious person is really low key. You know what I mean? Like somebody who just be, want to be you. They wish they'll be you. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I'm over here just reading the comments. But yeah, man. I really wanted to make another video. This video never supposed to be this long, man. I just feel like I dragged the shit out this. This is supposed to be one, two, three. It was supposed to be like 10 minutes, just talking about the black card and like how black people just love telling people they're not black when it's convenient. Well, no, they love telling people they're not black when the black person is trying to tell them something about themselves, right? When you hold people accountable, when you hold black people accountable to their shit, they love they love looking for a reason not to listen to you, or they love looking for a loophole. You know what I'm saying? Like they love saying like, "Oh, well, you're not black anyway. You can't tell me nothing." Or, "Oh, well, you didn't struggle like me, so you're not really black." Like black people just love throwing shit out there to get out the fucking accountability shit, right? Like the moment you start holding them accountable to shit, they want to tell you you can't tell them you ain't go to school, you ain't go to college. They come up with so much shit, bro, just to try to tell you like you can't tell them what you're telling them. That's a fact. If you hang around four broke people, you're the fifth one. I'm saying 50 Cent said some shit, and I said this in my other video. He said you only as smart as the people you talk to. That's a fact. He said you only as smart as the people you talk to. That's why sometimes like some people like I be trying to be respectful, but some people be writing some crazy shit in my comment section that I could just tell you unintelligent. And that's not me trying to play nobody, but it's just like some people just be coming with so much shit in the comment section, bro, and they be talking some bullshit, bro. Like some real, you could tell it's like some real ignorant. You don't know what you're talking about. You ain't study. You ain't read a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, and they be swearing they smart too, man. They be saying this shit with like the biggest confidence. You know what I'm saying? But that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they be saying this shit. with the biggest confidence. But 50 Cent said that shit, man. He said you only as smart as the people you talk to. So if you talk to 4 dummies, but you know what? Let me tell you something. Some people like that. Some people like hanging around dummies because they love feeling smart. They love feeling like I'm the smartest in my camp. I'm saying it makes them feel good. You know, it kind of like boosts their ego. It makes them feel good. So some people like doing that shit. They like hanging around the people who they know they're smarter than. And you know, this person not that smart either, right? But they just like feeling like they are bright. Sometimes I come to the hood, man. I was in the hood one day. Facts. Haters is just confused admirers. That's the truth. You know, one day I was in the hood. Um, one day I was in the hood, right? And dudes try to argue with me about the penal code. Not saying that they couldn't study the penal code in the streets. I'm just saying, yo, bro, I was locked up. I went to law library, right? And I let people talk. I let people get they shit out, right? So I was listening to them. And they was trying to tell me something about self-defense in New York. They was just saying, like, yo, they don't got no self-defense in New York. And I told them, I said, there is a self-defense in New York. It's called justification. Justification is a self-defense clause. And they was trying to, yo, they swore up and down. They tried to tell me. And I'm like, yo, bro, I went to law library. I studied this case, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You can justify a homicide in New York. You can justify a crime in New York. The only crime you cannot justify in New York is possession of an illegal firearm. That's the only crime. Well, I'm not going to say the only crime, but I'm just saying when a crime gets committed, right? Let's say somebody dies or somebody gets physically injured, a crime gets committed, and the weapon was used. You can justify the crime, right? If you have justifiable reasons. If you was in danger, like in extreme danger. You see, the way to prove it is kind of hard. It's very hard to prove it, right? But there is a clause. Like if you feel like you was in danger, like, and this is the only thing that could have got you out the situation. Now, if you brought the gun to the scene, you're gonna go down for the gun. A lot of dudes listen, a lot of dudes that I knew blue trial to weapons, not the actual crime. Like they will beat the murder or they will beat whatever crime that they did, right? Whatever physical violent crime. But they will blow to the gun because you cannot justify possessing an illegal firearm. So anyway, I'm telling these dudes on the block, like, yo, bro, like, how you gonna tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here arguing, like, why am I gonna keep going back and forth, like, with somebody that I know he don't know what the fuck you talking about? You know, there's a saying, don't argue with a fool. You know what I'm saying, because from afar, y'all both look like the fool. And it's hard for me sometimes because sometimes I try to shut up, but you know, people keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking like they actually know. And then you just break your silence. You just tell them like, yo, shut up, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about. You say you missed the halal sauce with the white sauce? White sauce? Yo. But anyway, damn, you just man. But yeah, anyway, man, don't argue with fools, man. My son Pop start going crazy, man. I hope you ain't high over there or some shit, man. Cause you over here, you know what I'm saying, you gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yo, I gave this nigga, don't hit me up. Talking about send my money back. Yeah, I just fucking with you. My son Pop star, man. Yo, good looking, man. Good looking. Copped out. Damn. You copped out a full, bro. You gotta serve that when you start your thing. Damn, bro. 4 years. You got time in? Forget all that talk, how we can change our ways. Yo, what you copped out to, bro? I mean, you copped out to 4, but like, you got any timing or anything? Yeah, tough times that really don't last that long. Self-defense in New York. Self-defense in New York is, yeah, it's very hard to prove. Um, it's very, I probably should have make a whole separate video on this because nobody, you know what I'm saying, like people don't really like watching long ass videos. But I probably should make like a own little video about certain things. But yeah, self-defense is, so I'll give you a scenario. This is how self-defense kind of works. Somebody could break in your crib in New York, right? you can't shoot them just because they broke in your crib. I know that sounds crazy. In another state, if a goddamn cross your property, you can clap them. It depends from state to state. In some states, if they cross your property, you can shoot them. In other states, if they break into your house, you can shoot them. So it differentiates. In New York, somebody could go on your property, you can't shoot them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could break in your house, you can't shoot them. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's crazy because they could have a weapon, right? Like this how dumb the law is. Like what you mean I can't shoot somebody who broke into my house? I don't know what his intentions are. I don't know what he's doing. So they on some like, yo, the way it's set up, it's almost like you got to get shot type shit. It's almost like you got to get shot, and in the action of you getting shot, you take the gun and shoot the person or some shit. Like it's crazy. That's how you see how crazy that shit sound. But that's how crazy it is. Like to kind of like try to get a justification in New York. Yeah, I don't know about K Flock. Um, yeah, he might be fucked up. But it's all right. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, you know. These kids throwing their life away, man. Like they going I mean, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up that you know what I'm saying, like you gotta go through some of this shit, but you know what I'm saying? Some people get less time, some people get more time, some people just spend their life regretting it, right? He'll be lucky if he come home at a certain age. And yeah, New York definitely got some crazy ass strict gun laws. Yeah, his case. He could try to argue that because the dude came at him or whatever, but like, excuse me. I heard and one of the things I heard the dude got shot in the back or some shit like that. Again, that's another thing. If somebody is fleeing the scene, you can't shoot them. If yo, literally somebody could have came with a gun, whatever, and they start running from you. You can't chase them. The moment you start chasing them, it's out the window. You can't say it's self-defense. You can't, it's not no stand your ground shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do certain shit. You can't do certain shit. Like, now, if the dude had a gun, I ain't gonna lie. If the dude had a gun and he bust and he like let off at K Flock and like K Flock bust back or like he felt like he couldn't get away. And the only way to get away, you have to prove that, right? The only way to get away, he had to clap. He gonna go down for the gun, but he will be able to beat that. You know what I'm saying? But he can't even say that in this case. Now, boom, if they caught some with the like, let's say, boom, son got shot and he had a gun on him. He could probably make an argument. This is not one of them other states where like you don't know, like where you try to say like I don't know. You gotta see a gun in New York. You can't be like he had his hand under his hoodie and it looked like he was gripping something. And some states you might be able to get away from that. I mean, you might be able to get away with it. Like you might be like, yo, I was threatened. He was moving funny. He looked like he was tucking a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Some states you might be able to get away from it. I mean, get away with it. But nah, you're not doing that shit in New York. You're not just gonna be like he had his hands in his pocket and he looked funny and I shot him. Nah, homie. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's good. That's what's up. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about like a lot of these dudes is crazy, right? Like yo, these artists, excuse me, I'm sorry. These artists are dumb. Me and my man was talking about this. He said, yo, you gonna have all them dudes in your entourage and nobody armed, right? When like yo, as an artist, you could have somebody that don't got a felony in your camp go get some type of security shit, bro. Like you could literally go get them a license, like a security license, and get them a job. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is how you be putting your team on. These dudes don't be thinking. Like you don't want to have security? Cool. You could literally have one of your mans. You know what I'm saying? Get him a license if you're of age. Try to get him a license. You know what I'm saying? Try to create some type of. This is how you put your mans on. You create some little business, whatever. Y'all create a little security LLC, whatever. You put your mans on. You get him his gun license. Now, boom, your mans is protecting you. You just put your mans on. You just gave your mans a job. These dudes don't be thinking. They'd rather carry illegal guns. They'd rather run around. Yeah, I'm tough. I'm tough. Yo, you could be tough in a legit way, but they're not thinking like that. They're not thinking like that, bro. Again, look, this guy's saying there's no self-defense. There's justification. Justification is a self-defense clause. But you see, you can't argue with somebody who don't know. I'm saying you can't argue with somebody you don't know, who don't know. Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, 2024 is right there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just hold your head, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of trouble. I don't know if you've seen some of my videos about the tips, shit you gotta stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be good, bro. Mind your business. I'm saying don't let nobody play with you a certain way. Some shit you might have to avoid, man. Some shit's not that serious, bro. Some shit you can look over, you can look away from it. You don't have to really pay attention to it. And there's some things that you just can't let slide, right? Like some things you can't let slide, some things you could let slide. So but hopefully you good, man. You have a good night, man. Have a good night, Kenny. Yeah. You said they need to learn Cobra Kai. Texas, somebody can't damn. Yeah, Texas is crazy. It's crazy. In Jersey, you gotta shoot them in your crib in front. Once you turn around, hit them in the back, you're done. Yeah. Yeah, in a lot of places you can't hit nobody in the back, man. Once you hit somebody in the back, they was leaving. It don't matter if they stole from you. Motherfucker could have went in your crib, took some, they running off, and you clap him in the back as a wrap. I don't know, man. K Flock, I don't know. I don't think he got no 15. I don't know, man. He might be able to get 15, maybe 20, because the dude did kind of was the aggressor. He came out the spot. They try to lie on him and say that he went into the barbershop, but the dude came out. The dude came out the thing. I didn't want to make a video about K Flock. It was so many people talking about K Flock, that I didn't really want to talk about it. But yeah, anyway, he might be able to finagle something. You see, and that's the thing with the law, right? You're probably gonna pay a lawyer, and lawyers do what they get paid for. So they're gonna argue about whatever. I mean, it's gonna be hard because he don't have other gun charges. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably already being looked at like, bro, like you love guns, homie. Um, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he might be able to finagle something, 15, 20, depending on how much he paid that lawyer. And depending on other technicalities of the situation. So it's I don't know, man. It's right now it's looking like boom. They hopped out and they went to him. It's looking like the dude came out the spot and confronted him. So I don't know. The police never gonna say like whether the other person had a weapon. He could have had a knife. You know what I'm saying? According, they saying the dude was a popular. Populars be carrying them knives, man. They be I'm telling you, man. They be having them knives. Nah, I be burping. I got acid reflux, so I be burping a lot. My bad, man. But I don't blame them. The people that say they're not black, like, because people claim they nation. They claim they nation. Um, they claim they nation or their tribe. Booty bandits. If I say black, Puerto Rican, Dominican, that's real shit. Like people don't look. People not entitled. Like I feel like we don't need to be telling people how serious are booty bandits. Nah, the booty bandits, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You from the A? It's like Kenny from the A. I heard in the South, they really be going crazy in the South. Like some of them weird states like Kentucky and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Mississippi and like, I don't know. In New York City, it's not really that bad no more. You know what I'm saying? In New York City, you got like gay people in jail. But I heard back in the days though, like it used to be crazy, man. I used to hear stories of motherfuckers used to approach dudes like, yo, what is it gonna be? Blood on my knife or shit on my dick? I feel like people used to be gassing the stories up. But that's what people used to say, bro. They used to be like, yo, dudes used to be running down on dudes like, yo, what's up? Like, we're gonna do this the easy way or the hard way. What's that dude? Fleece Johnson? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like dudes always want to know about booty bandits in jail. I don't know. I don't know if that's some borderline. Like, I don't know. Yeah, dudes, I don't know. Yeah. Damn, y'all commented like crazy, man. I'm like trying to keep up. They said Florida have good booty band. Wow, yo, what the fuck is going on? They said Florida got good booty bandits. I don't know. A lot of them down south jails be weird, bro. I get it, bro. A lot of people be claiming their nationality because at the end of the day, it's about nations and tribes. Yeah, a lot of artists, man. A lot of artists don't be having that bread, man. I be thinking these artists be good, man. They don't be good. Yo, DC, I ain't gonna lie, DC. I got a story about DC, bro. They used to, well, I've been to DC before, but like, I never really was in DC. But my man's did Fat Time. He did Fat Time in DC, and he was just like, yo, like he was like the booty bandit shit in DC is regular. It's like it's not even like he was like DC dudes just like they he was just saying that's part of the culture out there. He was saying it's not even on no down low shit. Like it was just like some regular shit. Like people like the dudes was regularly doing some freaky shit. Like so I'm gonna tell y'all the story of the crazy shit he was saying they used to be doing. You should have blown on my knife. I mean, yo, sometimes, yo, my man's told me a crazy story. My man's told me a crazy story. Um, my man's told me, like I heard about the race. Now, my man's told me a story of how his pops took some booty in prison. You know what I'm saying? His pops, he told me, he told me, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? Yeah, right now we just talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? My man's just told me a story. My man's told me not just, but when I was in jail, my man's told me a story how his pops took some booty. You know what I'm saying? And the shit was crazy. I was looking at this dude like, you ain't disown your pops? Like, he was just like, so he told me a story. He was like, he said my pops was in jail, know what I mean? Yo, he told me some crazy shit. He said, my pops was in jail. And he was like, they when you go to the max facilities, you got like roommates. You feel me? You got like not roommates, but bunkies. But it's roommates, really. Same shit. Um, so yeah, he said I would have cut him off. You know, yeah, well, they bring it up. Yo, so look, my man's told me he like this. He go like, yo, my pops. He said my pops told me a story about how a dude tried to take his booty. Mind you, there's a white dude, right? So he telling me like, he like, yo, yeah, like it was like, yo, my pops told me him and his bunkie got into it, and he was just like, the dude tried to like take his buns, like you feel me, like and he was just like, his pops was like fighting for his life type shit. Um, and then he was like, yeah, like he was like, and then like he was like, I don't know if he almost got the pops buns, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo, my pops was fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and then he said his pops ended up taking some booty. Like, yo, the story just took a crazy turn. Yo, the story took a crazy turn. The shit went from like, yeah, my pops told me like it got crazy. Say something. Let's get something about. Yeah, prison system is crazy. I don't even know why we laughing about this shit, but I'm laughing because it was like he said that shit like it was some regular, normal shit. Like he was just like, nah, like he was like, yo, cause we was talking about like, cause mind you, my boy had mad time. He was locked up since he was like 14. And I know when you go behind the wall and you young, the old booty bandits be trying to try the young boys. You know what I'm saying? Take his butt. I'm saying um, like yeah, the older dudes. I met a dude in jail, and he told me like a booty bandit was trying to get him. I believe I said that in one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I didn't know no better. He was like, the dude was giving me weed. He was giving me snacks. Like he act like he was trying to look out for me, and he was trying to rail him in. Trying to rail him in, get them buns, man. You know what I'm saying? Them young honey buns. You know what I mean? So he was railing son in, and he said what happened was the dudes in the jail got him out of it. See, some dudes don't play that shit. Like when you trying to take booty, it's one thing if a dude is gay and he trying to give you the buns. You know what I'm saying? But if you trying to rape somebody, like nah, dudes, it depends where you at. It depends. If you're a gangster, cause look, a lot of booty bandits in New York, like the stories I heard, they was gangsters. Not just in New York. A lot of dudes in other states that are booty bandits, they be gangster. You know what I'm saying? So they not no slouches. So it's like you got some gangster dude pulling up on you, like trying to take them buns, like it'd be a whole different game, bro. And they might pull up with some big ass knife, like, and you ain't armed, or maybe you got a little knife like that. I mean, as a man, you're supposed to fight with whatever you got, right? But I'm just saying, like, sometimes, man, you ain't armed, and dude pull up on you with some crazy knife, and he like, yo, what's up? And you like, again, I didn't see that in jail here, but I used to hear stories of like maybe like in the 70s, 80s, maybe like 90s, kinda, not really, but you know what I'm saying. But in down south, in some prisons down south, that should still be going on, bro. Yeah, bro. Like in New York State, it's cool. Nah, it's not cool, but it's a little different, man. But like you go to some of them other jails, that's why I be like, man, I don't want to be locked up in nowhere down south. It's just crazy. I seen lockdown. I know y'all seen lockdown. How them white boys was doing that dude, man. They had him all doped up. That shit was crazy. But anyway, he tells me the story took a turn. You should be able to sue them. I mean, they be suing the prison, but look, a lot of dudes don't be coming out and say, yo, I got raped. They don't want to talk about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I watched a crazy video. I watched not a video. I watched some shit from Brazil. This dude was locked up in Brazil for raping somebody, for raping a little kid, like a little 3-month-old baby. This dude was locked up. Yo, 24 dudes gang raped this dude in jail, and they stabbed him up. Bro, they had pictures. Some butt was bleeding and shit. They didn't show the butt, but like he had like white pants. He had white pants on, bro, and like you could see blood, like stained blood stained shorts and shit. Yo, it was crazy, bro. I was like, nah, that's wicked. Like, I mean, I think he deserved. It sounds crazy, but I feel like people that rape kids, bro, or you just be raping women, like especially the kids, bro. You took a 3-month-old baby and you raped it. Nah, bro, you deserve the worst punishment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. Getting your manhood taken will break you. Why you think the white man used to rape black men, bro? You can sue, but it's like, bro, you already violate. Like, bro, some people might kill themselves after that shit, bro. Some people might kill themselves after somebody take their buns, bro. That shit. Imagine how women feel though when they get raped, bro. Like that shit's crazy. Yeah, I heard Mother Dearest. Yeah, yeah, bro. Used to be a lot of dudes, man. I used to hear stories. It's funny because I be looking at people funny. Dudes, dudes that be telling these stories that was in prison at this time, and they be telling all these stories. These dudes always got rape stories, and it's like, bro, what was you doing? I be looking at them like, what was you doing? Nobody tried you. Like the dudes that be telling the stories, they never got stories of I got tried or people approach me or people like it's always them telling somebody else's story. And I'll be looking at them like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think somebody do that to you, you just gonna have to kill him. That's the only thing. Yeah, that's crazy. But what I was gonna say. So yeah, bro. So he was telling me the story. He was telling me the story like, yeah, bro, do try to take my father buns, bro. And he was just like, my father ended up taking his buns. And he just looked, his face just looked mad regular. Like he was like, yeah, my pop just ended up taking his buns. And I was looking at him like, bro, that's crazy, bro. He said, yo, bro, like, bro, he said the way he tried to tell me, he said the way my pops tried to explain it to me, he said it wasn't no gay thing. He said it was a manhood thing. He said it was a dominance thing. You know what I'm saying? He said it was a power thing. He said, you know what I'm saying? Uh, he said, watch your homie. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. When he told me that shit, I'm like, so I had a lot of time in too. I'm like, dude, oh no, you know what I mean? Nah, but yeah, he told me it wasn't about no gay shit, bro. He says pops told him like, yo, bro, it's a power thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, yo, son tried to get me, so I got him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, nah, son didn't sit well with me about that story. That shit was too crazy. Like, I was just like, yo, you remember? I remember Friday at the Decks when Miss Pearly was like, you know, my son home. They was like, David, I had a dream about that nigga last night. Yo, yo. And when she was talking about like, well, either I'm gonna have my rent money today or somebody get they salad tours tonight. Yo. And Data was like, you like that your son is a fag? Yo, yo, but she was that bragging about that shit. She was like, when you serve 12 years in the maximum facility, you get fine, little boys like yourself. She was like happy this motherfucker was out here taking booty and shit. And she was like, he was like, you like that your son is a fag? That's just yo. But not real shit, bro. The way the motherfucker was telling me that shit, I was looking at him like, yo, bro. And I don't know if he believed it or not. I don't know if he was jacking it the same way. I don't know, bro. But it's a lot of men, bro. It's a lot of men that are not going to talk about it. They're not going to talk about. They don't even want to talk about somebody tried them. They don't want to talk about somebody approached them in that way. They don't want to talk about if it almost happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to talk about certain shit. I'm saying that's why I tell people all the time, yo. I mean, like, it's dangerous to get a weapon when you go to prison because you could get caught. You can get a new charge. But like, yo, you gotta listen, man. Work out, bro. I tell people all the time, bro. Work out. If you know what I'm saying, it don't hurt to get a weapon. Yeah, Friday After Next was a wild ass movie. It don't hurt to get a weapon. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell people that shit all the time. It does not hurt to get a weapon. You going there, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, bro. Because you never know, bro. You never know how somebody gonna try you. And you don't never know. Peace and light, fam. Peace and light. And you never know what type of shit somebody gonna pull out, man. Motherfuckers be having all type of shit. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, what's up with y'all, man, though? Yo, what's up with hey, yo, pause. What's up with that was crazy. Yo, nah, bro, you gotta work out, bro. You gotta get your yo. I ain't gonna lie, they used to have a bag in the jail I was in, the prison I was in. They used to have the punching bag. So I used to, you know what I'm saying, I used to be getting, but a lot of times you don't want to let people know what you know. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let this one thing I've realized. You don't want to let people know how much you know. You know what I'm saying? Because once you let people know how much you know, they're just gonna stab you, bro. Like dudes will take their chances beating you up if they feel like they could beat you up. Cause they'll size you up. Dudes will look at you, especially if you don't look that big and husky, like they'll just look at you. Yo, yo, funny. Like, men always be sizing people up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they look at you up and down. You know what I'm saying? They I probably should make a separate video for this. It depends, bro. A lot sometimes they could add like 2 to 4. If they find a knife in your shit, like they could add like a 2 to 4. Sometimes 3 years, and sometimes it could be concurrent. Concurrent means like you're doing it together with your other sentence, and consecutive means like once you finish how much time you serving, you're gonna do time for the weapon. So you got to be real careful. You got to be real careful. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're moving around with certain shit. But upstate, the good thing is this: upstate, you can get canned goods, so there's always can tops. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always use the can top. Um, I mean, yeah, 2 to 4 years, bro. What you thought? Months? I don't know. My man's got caught. My man's got caught in the reception jail. He had a scalpel on him. Crip dude. He was on his shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't taking no chances. He wasn't taking no chances. He used to be coming through. I used to be in the mess hall. He used to be like, yo, Vic, what's cracking? I used to be like, what up? Yeah, he was a wild boy. You know what I'm saying? He used to be walking around with that thing. You know what I mean? He used to be walking around with that thing. Like he wasn't playing with them bloods. Um, he wasn't playing with them bloods, man. It was reception jail though. He should have been a little chill. Um, how you think I maintain, man? I'm saying, how you think I maintain, man? I'm saying the jail way. Know what I mean, now let me stop for y'all. Y'all start, y'all start chatting and shit. Nah, I maintain. The way I maintain was, yeah, man. I worked out a lot. Um, I felt like I wasn't a good. I used to pray. Um, so one of the things that help you is prayer. Um, as a Muslim, this is the thing. As a Muslim, when you have sex, let's say when you ejaculate, you have a wet dream, you have sex, you do whatever you do, you need to take a bath before you can pray. Um, So a lot of times, like if you want to safeguard your prayer, of course you could make Tayammum, which is like wudu with dry ablution, but like a lot of times you don't really want to, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to mess up with your prayer or whatever. So you just, a lot of times brothers didn't really do that. Plus it was kind of like a sin to watch like um pornographic like magazines and shit. It was kind of like a sin to do that shit. So um yeah, like a lot of times you just, yeah, man, like I ain't gonna lie, I used to be this brother, yo, this Muslim brother. This dude was like, yo, this dude had 36 years. I know this dude was backed up, yo, because he was strong as hell. Yo, he was old too. This dude had 36 years in, and he used to be like, he probably was like 60 something, but he was mad. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, we used to be play fighting with him because he was Muslim. We used to be play fighting with him, and yo, he used to be like, yo, mind you, we used to be. He never used to go to work out. He never used to go to the yard to work out. He was just an old head. He used to do the laundry. That was his. I'm saying, like, we used to be going to the yard doing the pull-ups and pushing the weights. We was doing all of that, bro. And this dude used to be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, he was strong, bro. And I believe he was strong like that because I feel like he was backed up. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, so like retaining your sperm, man, could do a lot of things for you, man. I be trying to tell people that all the time. He said, as a neutral, I mean, as a neutral, man, you always got to be on point. The gangs is always scheming, man. They always recruiting. They always, you know what I'm saying? They always don't let you be getting drugs. If they find out you getting drugs, somebody sneaking you drugs in the jail, somebody gonna try to extort you, man. They're gonna want PC. They're gonna be like, ah, yo, you gotta send it in. You gotta make sure somebody eat. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's always people that fake run to jail and they feel like and nobody gonna eat or nobody gonna do this. We had a Muslim brother like that. He used to be getting drugs and he was always in trouble. I'm gonna tell you the story about him because it got crazy in the jail. Somebody ended up getting stabbed and all that. You know what I'm saying? It got crazy. I might have to split that story up to like 3, 4 parts. You know what I'm saying? We have to pack them up though. We have to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta beat up a Muslim to save the community. You know what I'm saying? He was wild. He was out there doing too much shit with the gangbangers, and every time he got in trouble, he wanted to run to the mosque and tell people like, "Yo, help me, help me, help me." I went out to help this dude one time, and I told this dude, "You better not do this shit again. You better leave it alone." He had a drug problem, and I told him, "Yo, if you're gonna get high by yourself. Stop buying stuff from people. Stop fraternizing with the gang members." You know what I'm saying? So I already know how that shit gonna end. You know what I'm saying? A lot of wars be happening behind drugs, man, and behind dudes playing with the religion, like, and they run to the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? So if you wasn't about your business, like, yo, Muslims will pack you up. They'll smoke you and get you up out of there. Like, you jeopardizing the community. Either they'll feed you to the wolves or they'll get you out of there. Like, get up out of here. So it got crazy one night. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story. But yeah, as a neutral, man, just I gave y'all the tips already, man. I got videos giving y'all the tips. You just always got to be ready, man. You just in an environment where people are doing fucked up shit to each other, so you gotta be ready at all times. Just be ready. That's what you gotta do. Just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Chill, vibe. But if it comes, you gotta be ready. That's all I'm saying. So work out, do your little workout. If you get you a little nice little something, get you a nice little something. Um, and that's it. Yeah, 7 years is tough. Do you have any prison habits? Prison habits, as far as prison habits, when I came home, one of the things I do, I ain't gonna lie, OG, he had mad timing. I remember one time I was sitting with I was like 19. I was an adolescent, as a matter of fact. I was 18, and I was just sitting with my back towards the door. Like, you know what I'm saying? The door was like right there. And this dude, he came down from a max. He was a Muslim brother. He big ass dude too. This dude probably was like 6'5" or 7 feet, big as hell. You know what I'm saying? He came down, he was like, man, stern too. Like, he was like, yo. So I was sitting down with my back towards the door. He was like, yo. He called me, he was like, come here. So I went over there, he was like, yo, never sit with your back towards the door. You know what I'm saying? So as you bid, as you do time, it's people that are gonna give you tips, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna tell you how to do certain stuff and like how to move and like, so he told me like, yo, never, he said, I don't care where you go, you never put your back towards a open, like towards a door. Like, he was like, always put your back towards a wall. He said, always make sure you got a vision and you can see the door. So when I came home, that's one of the things I always used to do. Like, when I came home, I had to, like, I could not go to a restaurant, I could not go anywhere. Like, one thing I always used to do, I used to look at where was the cameras at. Like, this is some shit I just always did. Like, I used to pull up somewhere. and I used to be looking at the corners, like the top corners of the place, and I used to try to see where the cameras was at. I also used to try to see where the exits was at, like if they had like a secret exit in the back or like a side exit. Like I used to see how many exits there was, if there was cameras, and I always had to put my back towards like the wall. Like I always had to do that, like always. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I always did. I think one time I might have accidentally got in the shower with my underwears. I think I might have done that. Maybe like one time. I don't think it was nothing crazy, but yeah. Excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. That back to the wall shit. That shit real though. I mean, Albany cats. I can't remember. I'm not so sure. Prison nightmares. I don't know about no prison nightmares. I mean, I be having nightmares that I ended up back in prison. Like I be having crazy dreams that I killed like two people or some crazy shit. Like or like I'll wake up, not wake up, but like in my dreams, like I got locked up, get caught. I'll be in the back of the police car. Like I mean, that those are nightmares. But yeah, I never had no other crazy shit. Um, yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. A lot of times you don't wanna really wanna be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you wanna be strong, man. You said most of the guys are there. I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of dudes, right, right, right. It depends what house you went to. You know what I'm saying? Like this what I mean. Like, especially if you're adolescence. Adolescence is a little wild, right? They used to call it C-74, adolescence at war. So adolescence is a little wild. Like it's like shit is crazy in adolescence. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I seen like people do some crazy shit. Like I seen dudes like I remember one time dudes used to be sitting down and like motherfuckers would come with oranges. I remember one time this dude he like rubbed oranges in this dude face. Like no, they used to just do stuff to day room dudes. Like you know what I'm saying? Like um sometimes like I'm just glad, man. Like everything, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was good, man. God bless me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no super tough guy, but the few times they tried to play with me, like I was ready to go. Like and again, like I tell you all the time, a lot of these dudes is cowards, man. They never wanted to fight the one on one. They never wanted to fight the one on one. Or never. You know what I'm saying? Punks, yo, straight punks. I love getting a one on one fight. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of dudes they just love jumping dudes, man. Like, I was just like, yo. And once I get jumped, it's lit because I love that revenge feeling. I love that I'm gonna catch you in the corridor. Sometimes you don't see somebody though. Sometimes y'all get moved to different sides. You might be on the even on the outside. Y'all might be in the same building, but like y'all might see each other on the visit floor or whatever the case might be. But like a lot of times, even like it's funny because recently they was talking about K Flock, right? And they was talking about he got jumped, and then K Flock called and he said it was rumors, it was fake. And people be doing that too from the island. Somebody did that to me. Um, I had beef with this dude. I said it in my video. He was trying to get me smoked, so I Frank stand him. Um, I guess he thought when I first came in I wasn't jacking my shit, so he was telling everybody like, "Oh, that nigga Crip, you trying to get me smoked." So I Frank stand him. I said this in my video. Um, anyway, that dude called the town and he told people in the town that he got me jumped in jail. It was crazy. He pulled up to my crib. The funny thing is he pulled up to my house. He didn't say nothing. Mind you, I Frank stand him. So he pulled up to my house. He didn't do nothing. I'm telling you, dudes be cowards. They don't want the one on one. You see it all day outside. Like dudes be quick to go get a weapon, quick to go shoot somebody, especially when they lose. They should try with your clothes on. Nah, I don't shower with my clothes on no more. It's over for that. Be a gangster. I have the time to be a gangster. I got it. Thanks for telling me. So yeah, man, like a lot of dudes do be calling the town. They be lying, man. A lot of dudes, some dudes don't even call the town. They don't get their phone call. Well, adolescence it was different because dudes used to extort dudes and take their pin number. So they had this thing where they used to be like, "Yo, give me a pin." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll run down, and then like some people never spoke to their family members. It was sad, man. That shit was the oppression is sad. Excuse me. I grew up in the same era. I grew up in the Pele Biggie. I actually made a video about the most dangerous coat, which was the Biggie. That shit was so dangerous they recalled that shit. They stopped making it like at one point. They just recently kind of like fake started making it again. Yeah, you feel me? So that's how it be, man. Like, but that's the era I grew up in, the biggies, man, when dudes was robbing people for their coats. Like, that's why I tell people, like, if you kept your coat in like in the 2006s to 2010, 2012, like if you had your coat, you was either somebody, you either was a somebody, you either could run fast, or you had a gang of dudes behind you. Nah, I ain't never seen no demons or spirits. Good looking, man. Good looking. I got locked up 2010. Um, that's when I went away. So yeah, I was, yeah, 2008. I was definitely around 2008, 2009, and then I got locked up early in the year 2010. It's crazy, man. It was gonna be a crazy. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a crazy year. I just felt like the year started off good. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The year started good. Next thing you know, I'm in cuffs, man. I was tight. I was pissed off. Sunset, I'll be running the day room. I ain't gonna lie. 9 times out of 10, the dudes that say they'll be running the day room or they'll be doing whatever they wanted wasn't true. I'm not saying it's true for you. I'm just saying 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I'm gonna say that. The dudes that used to say, like, yeah, I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna let my nuts hang. Those dudes go in the house, they don't do nothing, bro. They lock in, don't come out. Remember, I seen a dude in there on Boston Road. I had seen him in the hood like once or twice. For Boston Road uptown though. I'm saying I seen him in the hood, so I started talking to them. You know, when you see people familiar faces, you start talking to people. This dude was a cold punk, man. Like, used to lock in, never come out, used to get violated. And then one day he just got packed up out the crib. I didn't even know what happened. I was like, yo, dudes used to be just getting, they used to be getting crazy with dudes. Now, I've never been to downstate. I went to Ulster. I didn't have, I mean, I got 7 years, so 7 and I think below 8 is like a medium time. I did my I got my CR, so I completed my programs. When you complete your programs, so this is how it goes. I got 7 out of 7. I mean 7. You do 70 months, 72 really. So 10 months is a year for a violent offense. Whew. Tired, man. I should be asleep. I'm missing on my sleep, man. So when you got a violent crime, a year is 10 months in prison. When you have a non-violent crime, a year is 8 months in prison. So technically 7 is like 72 months. But the other year is like, see, that's like your CR. That's like your conditional release, right? But 72 months is really 6 years, right? 6 years. Like if we count in 12-month years. Um, so and then maxing out is like they'll give you that extra year if that makes sense. So yeah, I came home in my CR. I came home in my CR. I got off parole, all that. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah, man. Side B, man. A lot of people say that too, though, man. You just got to be about it. Like sometimes some people don't want to get beat up. You feel me? Like I'm telling you, man. It's yo. You feel like I'm telling you like this. If you ain't never have a fight in the street, or if you ain't never been getting it on with the hands, if you ain't been doing certain shit, that environment. Like think about it. Some kids are not street dudes. Like just because you go to prison does not mean you're a street guy. So some people be out here stealing, right? They be shoplifting, they be stealing, they be doing little petty crimes. And then when they go to prison or they go to jail, right? When they go to that island, it's like they never was a tough guy. So here you are, like for example, Khalif Browder. I don't know if he was a tough guy. Rest in peace. I mean, of course, he have to fight, but I don't know if he was a tough guy in the street. And he got locked up for some backpack situation. So imagine that you getting locked up for a backpack situation. Somebody claiming you stole somebody backpack, and maybe you're not a tough guy, you're not a fighter, you're not none of that. And then you go to Rikers, and then you got dudes in there who gangbangers, who was in the street shooting, stabbing, doing certain things. That's a whole different type of caliber of person. That's a whole different person than the person that just be stealing shit. You know what I'm saying? So now you putting everybody together. What you think gonna happen? Some dudes is not gonna make it because some of these dudes was not tough to begin with. They was in, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I just thought about a crazy situation with this dude got rocked. Yo, it used to be crazy. It used to be crazy, yo. Oh, it used to adolescence was crazy. Um, nah, prison ain't not a big high school. Adolescence might be a big high school because everybody young and everybody just doing regular shit. People was fighting in high school when I was growing up. Adolescence is like high school, but not prison. Nah, you get New York dudes could fight, man. This ain't no other state. We ain't got no good gun laws like y'all. You better knuckle up. You get beat up quick in New York. Somebody will beat you up. Not saying that every New York dude could fight. But you know what I'm saying? It's knuckle game city, man. Yeah, I had to Frank stand him, man. Like he was talking too crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was wilding, bro. Plus we had beef from the town. And then he came to my house, didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Didn't approach me, didn't act like he wanted to fight, nothing. He left the house, he called the town and said he got me jumped. Crazy. Dude's just crazy. He don't got no shame. Excuse me. Sometimes you gotta be look, when I say duck fights, I'm not saying it in the sense of somebody say, yo, I want to fight you, and you be like, I don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. I'm saying duck fights like if you keep like sometimes when you get into an argument with somebody, you know if y'all keep going back and forth enough times, it's gonna lead to that. So sometimes you gotta be like, you know what, I'm not arguing with you no more. And you gotta like spin off. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes you gotta avoid the keep going back and forth. You already know a person get hyped, start yelling, then you start yelling, and then you just gotta like, you know what? You got it. You gotta spin off. You feel me? Um, so that's what you do. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, who this, man? Who this saying my name, man? You must know me. Oh, Squeaks. Yo, what's good? Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, wow, Squeaks. Yo, I ain't see you in years, bro. The last time I heard from you, you was in New Orleans or some shit. How you found my channel, man? Yeah, but damn, that was a long time ago. My son Squeaks. Well, I'm glad you doing okay, man. Canes and mob and facts. Good night, man. What? SMD. What the hell? The fuck? That was crazy. That was mad disrespectful. Uncalled for, right? Excuse me, damn. I keep burping again. Cause he brother was blood, but I don't know if he was tough. He was blood. You knew him from the town? Yeah, I ain't know. You see, a lot of times the news don't really tell the full story, right? A lot of times the news don't tell the full story about certain stuff, right? Like they always keep certain things away, especially when like these kids be dying. I'm not talking about Khalid, I'm talking about like in the streets, right? When some of these dudes be dying, um, they don't be they always want to paint the perp and the victim. So they never gonna say the person that died was the gangbanger was doing certain things. Some people said Junior was in the gang. I know y'all heard about Junior and whatever happened. I don't know. Rest in peace. I don't know if he was. I'm just saying some people said he was in the gang. Some people said it wasn't no mistaken identity. You know what I'm saying? They said he was in the gang. Um, there's even a video. It looked like he was shouting some stuff to the dudes after they had stabbed him or whatever. So I don't know, man. These dudes be young in gangs. You heard about the 13-year-old boy that got killed in the Bronx? He was Crip. You know what I'm saying, you heard about the 16-year-old kid that these dudes be banging at a young age, man. These dudes be banging, but the news is gonna paint it a certain way because somebody gotta go down for this. Somebody gotta be the villain. Somebody gotta be the perp. And it's sad because these mothers don't be knowing what their kids be doing when they leave the house. They don't be knowing. And again, I don't know if that boy was in the gang, but that's some shit that people were saying. He cried. Yeah, I seen the video. RP to him though. I'm trying to hear the story there. Oh, nah, it was this fat dude. He was fat. I ain't gonna say his name, but I don't even remember. Oh yeah. So see, dudes used to be pulling out. Dudes used to pull stunts, right? So this, so we was going to school one day. Um, so this dude it was this kid. He used to sleep next to me. He was a fat boy. But he looked soft. You could tell he was kind of like, well, I don't want to say he was soft. he was just like, he was kind of soft. Yeah, he was kind of soft. But one day I don't know, I don't know if he wanted to leave the house or he just, we call it pulling a stunt, like you just pop on anybody. Um, yo, so I remember he was telling me he was gonna pop on somebody, and I was like, I ain't believe him. I was like, you ain't gonna do shit. We was going to school. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes dudes don't want to go to school, they pop it off. They used to do that all the time because we was forced to go to school. So if we didn't go to school, then I should say this for a story time. But anyway, if we didn't want to go to school, somebody pop it off. Like they just like punch somebody in the corridor or start fighting in the house, and then they shut down the house and they be like, all right, we're not going to school. We staying in the house. So dudes used to be doing that shit all the time. So this dude, he felt some type of way this morning. I don't know about what. So he was just like, yo, I'm about to pop it off. So I was looking at him like, you ain't gonna do shit. Yo, this dude, he was behind me. So I was like, let this. You ain't no friends in jail like that, but me and him was cool. But I was like, yeah, let me let this motherfucker go in front of me before he try to sideline me. You know what I'm saying? So that was like motherfucker's favorite shit. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He went up on son. This wasn't my son too, yo. This wasn't really my son, but he was cool. He was a cool dude. Like he was just a funny dude from Brooklyn. He used to tell jokes. Um, yo, son went up to son. Yo, he caught. Mind you, when you don't see it coming, that's when you could get it could get crucial. Like if you don't see that hit coming, like yo, people be getting knocked out, people getting their jaw broke, like people be getting hurt, man. Like cause you know what I'm saying, especially if somebody know how to hit you, like yo, some cocked the joint back from behind. Mind you, we just woke up. People walking to school all tired and shit. Like you know what I'm saying, drowsy. Y'all know how that shit is when you just wake up. So we walking to school tired, drowsy. Yo, son cocked back. Yo, I watched the whole shit. He cocked back. Yo, he brought that shit back. Bad fall too. Yo, he rocked the shit out this dude. Yo, the dude had hit the wall and all that. Yo, I don't know how he ain't put him out. I don't know how he ain't knock him out. Like, he ain't knock him out. Son had hit the wall. Yo, this dude turned around. Yo, I know he was tight. I know because he was tired at first. And I know when he got hit, that shit just woke him up. Yo, son, this dude, yo, the comeback was crazy. Like he beat the shit out the dude that signed on me. It was mad crazy though. Shit was mad funny because after that I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck happened? I remember I don't know if he stayed in the house. Did he stay in the house? Oh, I think I seen him again. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck happened, bro? Like you just lost your mind, bro. Yeah, bro, been years, bro. I was in the military. Oh, word, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. You trolling. Um, he said something, so I love you. That's all. Excuse me. All right, salute, salute. But yeah, bro, dude drug the shit out of him. Um, Netflix said he was blood. I ain't know. I don't know. I ain't know that. Nah, I know he had a documentary, but I never knew they said he was who Spade. Oh, word Spade. That's what he's calling him. Give me my $2 back. I got you. I'm gonna give you your $2 back. Yeah, they say Junior was jacking Pratia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm saying. But if he was Patria, why he got stabbed by the Patrias? I don't know. It don't make sense. Yeah, bro. Nah, son. Who Debo? What you talking about? Nah, he ain't had no daddy, bro. Son hit him. His head hit the wall and all that. Even look, even if like the punch didn't do it, like yo, son head hit the wall, mad hard, yo. But I ain't gonna lie, son spanked him. Like yo, he turned yo. When I mean he spanked him bad, like yo, he turned around and he was a little taller than some too. So he turned around, he just started like hooking off, going crazy. Like son trying to like block, put his head down. Son started kneeing him. Like yo, he was grabbing like the back of his head, like kneeing him, hitting him with like mad knees. Yo, he just became some MMA fighter. Like son just went crazy on him. Yo, it was mad crazy. Like, yo, he beat fire out that dude. Word. And then I was just like, and then after I seen something again, I'm like, yo, bro, how you got all the bro? I'm telling you, if you see how he hit him, yo, he's supposed to put him. Maybe if the wall wasn't there, he would have fell down. Cause I mean, that happened to me too. When son caught me with the Mack truck, you know what I'm saying? I hit the wall. Like, I, you know, he caught me crazy. I hit the wall. The wall saved me. You know what I mean, but Yeah, some didn't put him down, man. Sometimes when you get those, like, sometimes when you don't put people down with them hits, you just upset them. That's all you really do. That's what Son did to me. He didn't put me down with that hit, and he just pissed me off. You feel me? And then at that point, I was just out to get crazy. Word. Yeah, that was a big L. I ain't gonna lie. He got smoked. Bro, he got beat up bad. Yo, and he was fat. I think his ass crack was showing. Yo, it was crazy. Like someone was on the floor. He beat him all the way down to the ground. Like someone was on the floor. Like, yo, he beat him bad. Like, yo, yo. Regardless of what his story is sad. Yeah, everything is sad. Internal set beef. Oh, okay. Top three food spots in the Bronx. I don't know, bro. I don't really be in the Bronx like that. You know what I'm saying? I was going up there during the pandemic initially, but I couldn't be able I couldn't be able to tell you, bro. Like what it's like. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be able to tell you. Yeah, street politics don't make sense. Streets is fake, bro. Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Son's crazy. I seen him in adults too. And I used to be talking about that shit to him. I'm like, yo, he used to be like, yo, shut up, yo. But this shit was mad funny. I already told them the story about the handball court, man. They know the story. Of course, the news never gonna tell you. Come on, the news never gonna tell you about what certain people doing. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh, yeah, it's crazy, bro. Um, let's take that back. Yeah, you need to go to. Y'all need to go to. I'm about to leave, man. I need to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I need to go to sleep, man. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I heard, man. I heard that it was crazy. I heard that he was banging, and that's what happened. But of course, mothers always come out saying their son was a good kid. Um, it's crazy though, because they said somebody called them to come to the store to give them $5. Excuse me, which is kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Um, nah, but it's misleading. I feel like I already put a title. I was supposed to stick to my title about the black card and then move and then maybe end it and start all over. Um, but yeah, they said somebody got called him because he owed somebody $5. It was kind of weird. I feel like the whole storyline behind it was weird. Yeah, bro. Some people say he was banging. They try to say it was a mistaken identity, but it's like, let me tell you something. And I don't want to sound crazy. I'm saying like, um, because rest in peace, a mother lost her son. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't want to sound crazy, but let me tell you something. I've been in the streets, homie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in the streets. Let me tell you something. It's one thing to hop out of a car and start shooting, and you maybe seen the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. It's one thing to just be driving past, spray out the V because you thought you seen the right person. I mean, yeah, because you thought you seen the right person. It's another thing to get close and personal to somebody. It's another thing because look, they dragged them out the store. You know what I'm saying? You could clearly see somebody at that point. At that point, you could clearly see who this person is. See, a lot of people don't be using rationale. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he kind of looked like the other dude, whatever, that you might have had a problem with. But think about it. Think about it. You can clearly see. You can clearly see this dude. You went in the store, man. You ain't start. You bring him outside the store. Yeah, yeah. You bring him outside the store. You're looking at him. You're clearly seeing who this dude is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're clearly seeing. Um, like it's like how you didn't realize that wasn't the person. Come on, man. I don't know. I don't know. To me, it didn't sound right. Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, that's what it is. People don't be doing what their kids be doing. My mom didn't know what I was doing. Yo, bro, it doesn't make sense. They said they was looking for the other kid and it looked like him. Like that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? If that's the story they go, of course, look, at the end of the day, the news reporters are just supposed to collect the police. The news reporters are just gonna get a story and what sounds good and they're gonna put it out there. How you think it would have sounded if they said, "Oh, Patria's beefing with Patria's," and they caught kids slipping, or not to laugh, but like, or they caught. You know what I'm saying? You have to sell it a certain way. Think about this: when black people, when something happened with a black person, right? See the way that the news reporters, right? They'll be like black thug, whatever, whatever. They'll find the most atrocious things to say about a black person that commits a crime. But then when a white person does the same crime or a similar crime, they might say, "Oh, deranged teen," or they might not even deranged. They might say like teen with mental issues. Like the way they describe crime when a white person commits it from a black person is totally different. When it's a black person, they might be like savages, attack again, or they say some crazy stuff. It's all about how you vocalize who you are talking about. So we gotta pay attention to that. Um, inshallah, brother. Definitely. I mean, facts. Yeah, bro. Something happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Something happened to any of us that was doing dirt in the street. Our parents gonna say the same thing. He was a loving son. He was good. He was this. He was that. Come on. My cousin passed away in 2006. I mean, rest in peace. But I know he wasn't no saint. Like it's like, bro, we come on. We know what's up. Some of us know. Some of us don't know. Come on, bro. You don't get that close and personal again. If you was just shooting from a distance, if you just like not so sure, you know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing. But like, yo, come on, you go up face to face to somebody in the store, like you go get him, bring him out. Like, come on. That shit was some personal shit, man. I don't think that was no mistaken identity. You know what I'm saying that's just what I think. I don't know whatever other people gonna think, whatever they're gonna think. Yeah, all of that shit was just part of making. Look, let me tell you something. Crime and trial and all of that shit. It's not about the facts. It's about the jurors believing you. It's all it is about. All this shit is about painting a picture. It's all this shit is about, bro. They paint pictures. Because they're at the end of the day, they're trying to convince the jurors to convict you, bro. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to convict. They're just trying to convict the jurors of convicting you. Pause. Your last name is a big pause. Yo, but what I was gonna say, yeah, they trying to convict you, man. Like at the end of the day, it's not about what the facts are. It's about what sounds good. I'm saying when you go up there, people are trying to convince the jurors about convicting this person. So they're gonna tell a sob story. They're gonna be like, "Oh, and he was part of this, and the victim was part of that," and then this is what they do. And then they show pictures, and then they show pictures because this is what they do. This is what they do at the trial, right? They're gonna show pictures of the dead body. You know what I'm saying? They show pictures. You know what I'm saying? At the morgue or wherever they, you know, where they do the autopsy or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had the pictures of the dude, right? Everybody gets sad. Everybody be like, oh my God, some people can't look at the pictures. Like, all of this shit is to arouse. Uh, all of this shit is, I speak for whoever I want to speak for. Lewis Nut. I'm saying Lewis Nut. But anyway, um, I'm saying we got a disgruntled black person here. We got a disgruntled black person that's mad that I was talking about the people voting. I was talking about how black people vote based on color and emotion. You know what I'm saying? So this brother is mad. See, this is exactly what this video was about. When I try to say I'm Garifuna, right? They say I'm separating myself. And they try to tell me, yo, you black, you black. And then as soon as you try to hold black people accountable for the ignorant shit that they do, they quick to tell you you Spanish. How am I Spanish? Spanish is a language. Exactly. Spanish is a language. One. See, this is how ignorant these people are. That's why you can't argue with ignorant people. That's why I don't argue with ignorant people. But I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put Louis Nutt in this place. Spanish is a language. I can't be a language. Smart guy. Two is a nationality. If I was not born in Spain, I'm not Spanish. Okay. Louis Nutt. Do you hear me? Spanish is a language and a nationality. If I can't be the language and I was not born in Spain, I'm not Spanish. Louis Nutt. Do you get me? Do you understand me? Because a lot of y'all don't be getting, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't be getting it. Yo, chill, 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 chill. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all ain't got it. Y'all ain't got it. Yo, you see what I mean? Why y'all so quick? Why y'all so quick to throw the Frank, man? Come on, man. You ain't not the wee. Not the wee. Yo, listen, listen, listen. He said, I'm not a black American. Come on. Yo, Louis Frank. I mean, Louis Frank. Yo, 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 yo. I said Louis Frank. Yo, chill, 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 chill. Y'all got me cracking up. Yo, Louis. Yo, come on. Yo, come on, man. Yo, Louis Nut. Yo, chill, man. Yo, chill, Louis Nut. Look, Mr. Nut. Nut. Look, Mr. Nut. Look, Mr. Nut. Look, look. I was born in America. I was born in America, Mr. Nut. Like, how you gonna tell me I'm not an American? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was born in America. Like, see, this is the problem. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem. When I be talking about black shit, you know what I'm saying? When I be out here talking about black shit, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Why you asking about my mother? I was born in America. I'm as black as you. I could collect food stamps just like you. You know what I mean? When I signed the census, I could put black just like you. Mr. Nut. You know what I mean? What are you talking about where my mom was from? I'm an American. What you saying no? No what? No what? I can't get food stamps just like you? Nah, that shit was funny though. Nah, Booker, you wilded out, man. That was mad crazy, man. Like, come on. You ain't have to do that, man. You put EM. Wow. Yo, y'all crazy. Said Louis Frank got it. Yo, y'all crazy, yo. Yo, come on, man. We ain't gonna do that though, man. He said we corns. How we corns, bro? You came on the chat. You came on the chat talking about I'm Spanish, right? You came trying to prove something. You came trying to discredit the shit that I said. See, this is the crazy thing. And some black people be doing this, right? Like, instead of listening to the message, they just get so caught up on who's telling the message. You know what I'm saying? Instead of listening to the message, some black folks get caught up in who is telling the message. You know what I'm saying, oh, you're not old enough, you're too young, or you're not, or you this, or you that. I'm like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Yeah, bro. Like, you want to talk about I'm Spanish, bro. Well, I just proved you wrong. Spanish is a language and a nationality. See, I'm trying to educate you. I shouldn't even be putting up with this, but I like to educate. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I educate the people because I could easily block your shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get nothing from that. I'm trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? I don't preach, I teach. So Spanish is a language and it's a nationality. I was not born in Spain and I can't be the language. So I'm not Spanish, bro. I'm saying, come on, Mr. Nut, you gotta come better than that. Now he ain't leave, bro. He commented that he commented that shit earlier, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was mad people in their feelings when I posted the shit about Joe Byron. When I posted the shit about Joe Byron, bing bong. Yo, a lot of people was in their feelings, B. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I need to start fucking with black people because I don't need nobody trying to catch me out there in the street and whack me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I don't want no problem with the emotional, angry blacks. I don't need nobody looking for me out there and saying, yo, when I catch Vic slaying Hope, I'm gonna crucify him. You know, Jesus, they try to crucify Jesus, man. And he was just preaching the good word. So I ain't listen, man. I don't need none of that. Sure. You know what I mean? That's how it be, man. You know what I mean? Look, I'm just saying, how you telling the truth, bro? Come on. He back, y'all. He back, y'all. See, we gonna get you, Louis Frank. Cause look, I just sat here and told you Spanish is a language and a nationality. I was not born in Spain and I can't be the language. What truth did you tell? You said I'm Spanish. What truth did you tell? Mr. Nut, where you from? Where you from, Mr. Nut? Come on, let's get to know Mr. Nut. Let's get to know Mr. Nut, y'all. Um, so am I black? Are you black Hispanic? I don't jack Hispanic. I'm in Garifuna. I'm a black Carib. You know what I'm saying? My people been in the Americas before enslavement. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to teach people. Africans came to the Americas before Europeans. Okay? Africans came to the Americas before Europeans. It was African people here that mingled with indigenous people. That's who my people came out of, the Black Caribs in the Caribbean, in St. Vincent. Technically, I'm a Carib, okay? I'm a Carib. My language was not Spanish then. I speak Spanish today, but that's not my language. Just like Mr. Nut, I'm pretty sure you speak English. Are you English? Are you from England? Mr. Nut, are you from England? Let's go. To be honest, yeah, Bernie was never gonna get into office. You remember when Bernie almost won, or when Bernie was doing good? You know what happened? All the Democrats ganged up on him. And Bernie was actually doing good, and then everybody didn't want Bernie to win, right? They were so scared because Bernie be talking that socialism shit. This is a capitalist country, right? And they knew if Bernie came out of the Democrat side, people was gonna vote for Bernie because they just didn't want Trump to win. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't want Trump to win, and people feared, nah, we can't have Bernie in the office. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. All the Democrats ganged up on Bernie. Basically, they just didn't want Bernie to be the guy leaving the party. Politics is rigged in America. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, like, y'all be going so hard for this voting shit. All of this shit is rigged. Obama was not elected. He was selected. It was part of the plan. We're gonna put a fake black dude there, right? Because he's African and white. That's what he is. He ain't no black American. Why you don't say that about Obama, Mr. Nut? Obama is Kenyan and white, born in Honolulu, Hawaii. I bet you won't say he not black. I bet you won't say Barack not black. Yeah, they did. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Um, how? All right. I'm sorry. Look. To my black people in the chat, I don't want y'all to feel no type of way. Um, I don't want y'all to feel no type of way. I don't want y'all to feel no type of way. To my black people in the chat, I don't want y'all to feel no type of way about what I'm about to say. But I just need to prove a point real quick. This brother said, I'm black when it works for me. He said, I'm black when it works for me. Let me ask y'all a question. When has it ever been convenient in America to be black? See, I hate when people say that shit. When has it ever been convenient in America to be black? When? When has there ever been a benefit in America to being black? Like people, y'all don't even be, some of y'all don't even be paying attention to the shit that y'all be saying. When has it ever been a privilege to be black in America? I don't get it. That shit don't make no sense. When? When? Tell me. Tell me when has there ever been oh yeah, I want to be black, like, cause I'm gonna get, like, what's the benefits? Give me the benefits. Give me the benefits. Give me the benefits. Give me the benefits. I gotta prove what? What I gotta prove? I don't gotta prove nothing to you, bro. I already told you I was born here, Lincoln Hospital. You want to see my birth certificate? I was born in Lincoln. I actually, where you from, Mr. Nut? I talked about, yeah, the red and yellow carrots was there too. It was black, red, and yellow. But the yellow made, they didn't really make a lot large numbers. Yeah, I tell people all the time, Africans was here before European people. So like what are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? Come on, come on. Look, I'm asking you a question. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not gonna win. You know what I'm saying? That's how that should go, man. If they don't want you to win, you're not gonna win. All right, so Barack Obama's not black. Like you know what I'm saying? And I told you what I am. I'm a black Carib, but I was born in America. You know what I'm saying? She said Louis Smart nut. Yeah, crazy. Okay, good. I'm glad we could agree on something. Salam alaikum. Um, nah, real shit. Real shit. I'm asking you a question. You say I'm black when it's convenient. You said I'm black when it's convenient. I'm black when it's convenient. So I want to ask you something. What is convenient about being black? What is convenient? What's the convenience? What do I get? What benefit do I gain from, if I put on the census, right? If I put on the census that I was white, if I check the white box, there's some benefits to that. Even if I check, maybe if I check Hispanic, I probably get a little more benefit. Let me tell you a story. Cause see, I hate when y'all start talking this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I be having to, I be having to show y'all. I be having to show y'all. Man, I be having to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be having to show y'all. Why you keep asking about my parents? I can't prove nothing I'm saying. You want to see my, anyway? Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. One day, I was running up and I was running around the streets. I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying, walking. I'm tired. I was in the streets walking. I guess I looked a little suspect because the police hopped out on me. You know what I'm saying? I guess I looked suspect because the police hopped out on me. When the police hopped out on me, happened to be one of them, the main cops. He was a Spanish cop. He was a Spaniard, right? He might have been, or he had some Spaniard descent. We're gonna say that. I'm not gonna say Spanish because I don't want to sound ignorant like you. He was of Spaniard descent. He was probably Puerto Rican or Dominican. He pulled up on me. It was like 4 or 5 cops. Crazy, blitz me. right? The first thing this cop asked me was, "What is your name?" He said, "What is your name?" This cop, this is the first thing he asked me. You know, that's what they usually do, ask for ID or ask your name. He said, "What is your name?" I told this dude my name. I got a Spaniard name. You know what I'm saying? Just like Lewis is like a Dutch name. You ain't Dutch. Lewis is like Dutch or English. Same way your name Nut, Lewis Nut. Okay, that's some, yeah, that's some, some massive shit, right? Your name Lewis Nut, some English, Dutch, some European shit, right? My shit some European shit too. Look, we both in the same boat. You wanna you wanna be so hyped. We both in the same boat. We got names. We got names that don't belong to our people. We both in the same boat. But anyway, this Hispanic cop heard my name. You know what he did? He chilled the fuck out. He said, "Yo, my bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're Latino. Ah, boom, 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 boom." See, in that moment, there was an advantage of me saying I'm Latino. There was an advantage of saying I'm Hispanic. In that moment, there was an advantage. In that moment, my name had that cop apologize to me. In that moment. In that moment. You think a black cop would have did that for me? Come on, let's be real. You think a black cop would have been like, my bad, if I had a last name like Nut? You think if you got pulled over by the police and the black cop got out and he was like, "Oh, your last name Nut. Oh shit, Nut. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." You think that would happen for you, Nut? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would have happened for you, Nut. But I'm just using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just use that as an example. I just use that as an example. You didn't hit a nerve. Yo, you really didn't hit a nerve. I really don't, bro. I really don't care what you say, bro. I put on. I put on for the culture, homie. I put on for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I put on for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I wear do-rags. That's for the culture. So you probably don't even know how the do-rag was created. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't know who was the first people who went to wear the do-rag. You probably don't even know the history of the do-rag. I ain't competing with you. I put on for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I've been to universities to talk about the culture. You know what I'm saying? I've been to Princeton. You know what I'm saying? To the Columbias, to the NYUs. You know what I'm saying? To the Loyola universities. You know what I'm saying? Nah, come on, man. You can't. Man, you better chill out, man. He said I'm not real Ock. That's cool. He got a nerve. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. Allah knows best. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, he might be white with that last name, Nut. You know, motherfuckers, white people be having names like Dick, last name Nut. Nah, your name that would have been crazy. If your name was Dick Nut, yo, that shit would have been crazy. Black around the blacks. I'm black around the blacks. Bro, you don't know me. Bro, bro. Listen. Let me tell you something. Because you don't know me. I'm saying you keep talking about, you don't even know me. Yo, bro, I've been in prison where there have been riots between blacks and Spanish people. And Spanish people was getting weapons from the police. So they had an advantage. Why wouldn't I side with the Latinos? Like you just be chatting. You see, because you don't even know what you're talking about. You just talking. You just chatting. You just mad about the post because you probably went out there and voted for Joe Byron. That's really what happened, right? Nut, where you from, Nut? Come on, talk to us. To be fair, yeah, he that ass that on some real shit. If he would have told the cop my last name Nut, he probably would have got slapped by the police. The police probably would have been like, "Why you playing with me?" You know what I'm saying? They would have been like, "Yo, why you yo, why you playing with me?" I mean, yo, I can see that in jail. In jail, see cops be hands on, like police be a little hands on. Like I can see somebody asking you, "Yo, what's your name?" And you be like, "Nut." Yo, I ain't gonna lie, shit could have got real crucial for you. Know what I'm saying? I gotta do what I gotta do, man. People trying to like, you know what I'm saying? People trying to challenge my shit. I put on for the culture, man. I'm over here chatting, man. Do trying to trying to challenge. You still here, Ash? Um, I'm just over here talking because the dude I made a comment earlier and I said black people vote. I think you've seen it on Twitter. I said black people vote based on their emotions and for color. They don't care about what's going on. They don't really care about what you really. They don't care about the history of the politician. They don't really care what you have done, what you have said. They don't care about the rhetoric. And I talked about how Joe Biden, he told black people, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. You know what I'm saying? And people they probably got a little upset for a little bit, but then they ran to go vote for him, right? And then he was a little more strategic. He made Kamala Harris, the fake black chick, he made her, he put her on the thing, and then everybody lost their mind. Everybody, all the black people lost their mind. They said, "Oh, I'm voting for a black woman." And I looked at these people like, "Oh my God. Like we can't be that easily manipulated. We just can't. We just can't. We just can't, yo. Yo, shit is crazy. We just can't, bro. We just can't." Yeah, like, but people be trying to do that. Like, people be trying to say, so this dude comes right. He said, "I'm not black, so I can't be talking about black issues," right? Um, he said, "I'm not black. I can't talk about black issues." At the end of the day, I have African ancestry, right? That's what I have. I have African ancestry. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm Garifuna. Like, you're not gonna reduce. Because look, I try to tell people this, and there's no malice in my heart, and there's no hate. Black race is a made up construct. When you say somebody's white, you know, most white people, they're not even gonna really say I'm white. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, some do now, right? But people will be like, "Yo, I'm Eastern European, or I'm Irish, or I'm this, I'm that." People are talking about their nations or their tribes. You go talk to African people, they don't just, some people say I'm African because they don't want to go into the whole, you might not know where the fuck they're from. But when you talk to people, they'll tell you, "Yo, I'm Somali. Yo, I'm from Guinea. I'm from here." They talk about their nation. And some people even talk about their tribes, right? What's the tribe? Like, um, damn, what's that tribe? Damn, I forgot that tribe in West Africa. Damn. But a lot of people talk about their tribes. My whole thing is, this. I've always said I'm a black Carib. I always said I have African ancestry mixed with indigenous ancestry. You know what I'm saying? That's my wave so sleek. But anyway, it's not about that. The whole point is that at one point, black folks want to be like, "Oh, you black, you black, you black." And then the moment I challenge them to be better or to do different things, it's like they're so quick to be like, "You're not black," because I'm challenging them. So anyway, this individual is trying to say, I'm saying this individual is trying to say that yeah, I'm still here. All right. This individual is trying to say that because I'm not black, right? He said I'm not a black American. I said, first of all, I was born in America. I'm American. Then he's just so caught up in where my parents are from. Mind you, he's not even answering where he from, who he is, none. He's asking me where my parents are from. And I'm like, what my parents got to do with the fact that I was born here, right? I was born here. Saying what my parents got to do with the fact that, you know what's so crazy? Like, what that got to do with the fact, like, I've been harassed by police. I've been locked up for no reason because they thought I was black. You know what I'm saying? They thought I was black. You know what I'm saying? I'm a do-rag wearing, hoodie wearing American. At the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Like, people be getting so caught up. Black people get so caught up in what faction what part of the diaspora are you from? And that's because we feed into the narrative of the white man. We all do it. The Jamaicans do it, the Haitians, the this, the that. We all do it, right? We talk about what nation we belong to, or what this, what that. At the end of the day, bro, I'm an American. When I travel outside the country, Mr. Nut, I don't know if you ever traveled, but when I travel outside the country, they don't be like, you black. They be like, oh, you're an American. They look at my passport and they say, oh, you're an American. That's what they say when you go somewhere else. Yeah, Twitter is crazy. Thanks. Yes, I think the only voting that we should do is local state elections. I keep saying this all the time. Vote for a city councilman. Vote to put somebody in the Senate and Congress. And before we even do that, fuck all that. We need to be creating our own political party. That's just all I said. I said we need to create our own political party. People act like I said some crazy shit. Like people want to be butthurt. Like black people, listen, we also, you know what's so crazy? When I talk shit about, not shit, but when I say something about Spanish people do the same thing. They'll come on here and they'll be like, oh, you hate Spanish. Like I had somebody comment on my thing, like, I think you hate Spanish people. You low-key hate Spanish people. And I'm like, y'all sound crazy. Like y'all so quick to call somebody a hater. Y'all so quick to call somebody envious. Like y'all so quick to just say something to discredit whatever the person is saying. Like when I get up here and I say something about whatever group or whatever faction of people, like it's never no problem, right? With like if I sat here and banged on white people, it would never be no problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's because I'm trying to push black folks and like, you know, highlight certain things. It's like, oh, you're not even really black though, so you can't really talk about it. That shit is mad corny. Exactly. Joe Biden is, come on. Yo, good looking, man. Good looking, man. I appreciate it. Yes, bro. Thank you. I've been saying that. Bantu, yeah, Bantu, Yoruba, but it's another one, Yoruba. It's another one, Igbo. Yeah, it's mad tribes, man. Like I'm thinking about the other one, Fulani. You know what I'm saying? People tell you they're tribes. He think I'm mad. He think I'm mad. Like I'm not mad, bro. You think I'm mad? Like Mr. Nut, you can't get me mad, Mr. Nut. Chill, Mr. Nut. Yo, Sydney, what up, man? I'm over here, man. I'm over here. This dude, man, he got mad because I'm talking about black people be voting the wrong way. Black people should have been created a political party in the United States. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I'm saying the wrong thing. I think I think like I think at the end of the day, like I think at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, look, man, the dude try to say I'm only black when it's convenient. Like I only claim black when it's convenient. This is exactly what I said in the beginning of this video. I tell my people from wherever in the diaspora that they are from, I tell them what my tribe is. And I should be talking about my tribe. I'm not gonna sit here. First of all, let me tell you something. And I don't mean this in no bad way. Again, like I always say, race is a made-up thing in America. Before race, you belong to a nation or a tribe. That's it. You either was Zulu Nation, you either was Ashanti, you either was whatever you belong to, a nation or a tribe. That's what it was. Then in America, they created race in the 1600s. They called you black. You don't really know where you're from. You're just mixed. You're a group of mixed different people, right? You know, you might be from somewhere in West Africa, right? But you're a mixed group of people. You don't really, at this point, you don't know your nation or your tribe. You know what I'm saying? So they reduced you. That's what they did. They stripped you. They took your language. They took your culture. They took any ways of you being able to identify yourself, connecting yourself to your roots. They did that. This is the fucked up shit that they did. And that shit is sad and it's fucked up. And they reduced you. And when they took that, they stripped you off. They called you black. So today, when other people come here, they don't want to identify as black because they understand what happened to the black people here in America. So it's not that they don't like you, and some people don't like you because they feed into the narrative of the white man. So my whole point is this: I always tell people I'm a Garifuna. At one point, I didn't know who I was. At one point, my mother didn't really teach me my history. I knew that we spoke a different dialect. I knew that we had our own little language, but my mother didn't teach me that. She didn't. I went to jail and I learned. I was like, oh shit. I went to jail and I learned my people was exiled from St. Vincent. They always kept fighting against the British. You know what I'm saying? I learned my history, and I take pride in my history and who I am, and there shouldn't be no problem with that. And it's cool. If you want to tell me I'm not black enough because I know my history and I know my tribe and I know my people, that's okay. All I'm saying is I've been places, bro, representing the culture. Like I don't know where you've been. Like I don't know what fight is your fight. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. How you gonna say I'm not a product of the American system in America? You sound stupid, bro. I just like you sound mad dumb, Mr. Nut. He sound mad dumb. Like I literally have police. I literally, you know why? You know, and part of it, I say this to people all the time. Any immigrant, what any people, right? Any immigrant, I'm gonna say this. Any immigrants, and this is what I noticed in policing, and this is why I try to tell people that police do be policing people differently, because you know what they do when you are a son of an immigrant and you behave like black people, they're gonna treat you like black people. That's what they're gonna do. When you are a Jamaican and you start fraternizing with black people, this is why you think a lot of immigrants tell their kids do not fraternize with black people. They tell their kids that. They tell their kids, don't be hanging out with those people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hanging out with those people. And it's more of a cultural thing. That's really what it is. They see the culture and they be like, yo, don't be hanging out with those people. Well, we don't like that culture. We don't want you adapting to that culture. We don't want you picking that culture up. Don't hang out with those people, right? But you know what happens? The inevitable happens. We go to the same schools. We built the same friends. We hang out in the same parks. We hang out in the same communities. So eventually you start fraternizing with black people, with black Americans. And eventually you start picking up on their slang. You start picking up on their culture. And you know what? The moment you do that to the police, you become one of them. Because I've seen it. I've seen the kids that don't fraternize with black people. I've seen the people that just stay with their people. They don't usually go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They don't usually go through the same shit. You know, they don't go through the same shit. So to a certain extent, if I would have if I would have listened to my mother, right, and never really fraternized with black culture, I probably wouldn't have the issues that I had. I'm saying that's real talk. That's real shit, bro. I say this shit to people all the time. Tariq Nasheed is cool. I don't listen to his channel though. Uh so boom. It definitely did. Slavery, like a lot of people is playing these respectability politics. Yep, voting on a local level. So what I was saying, so what I was saying is this. Exactly. The divide is so whack, it's so corny. And the reason that this man is only having this issue is because all I said was black people vote with their emotions and certain things. And that's the problem with people. People be like, oh, you can't talk about us because you're not black. Told y'all, dog. You told us what? He said I'm not no N-word. You damn right I ain't no N-word. Like you take pride in that. You take pride in calling your brother a nigga. Like like you sound look how ignorant you sound. You take pride in calling your brother a nigga, right? A nigga, a word that the white man created to debase you, to dehumanize you. 3/5 of a person, nigga. That's what I think about nigga. When I hear nigga, I see a place between an animal and a human being. This how they felt about you. And we throwing around the word nigga today, right? It's cool to call your brother a nigga, a 3/5 of a person. Oh no, but we switched the meaning. How you switch the meaning to a word that you ain't even create? But we're not gonna get into that. That's cool. You could be a nigga, but I'm not a nigga. I was a nigga at one point though. when I was ignorant, when I ain't know better. I ain't a nigga today. Black culture. He told himself. I didn't tell nothing on myself. Black culture. But I'm gonna stop using it. I'm saying, look, bro, at the end of the day, I ain't arguing with you, bro. You can't take no power over it. You can't take power over a word and then you be mad when white people use it. How you took power over the word and get mad when white people or when Spanish people use it? That ain't no power. That ain't, that ain't no power. That ain't no power. You wildin', bro. You know what's so crazy? He Mr. Nut, Mr. Nut sounds so dumb. You know who Marcus Garvey was? You know who Marcus Garvey was? He wasn't a black American. Bro, it don't matter how you change how you spell it, bro. Like if you recapture the word, don't be mad. Don't be mad when the white people use the word nigga then. You so called got the power now. You know who Marcus Garvey was? He wasn't a black American. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey, he wasn't a black American. Malcolm X's father, he was a follower of Marcus Garvey. At the end of the day, look, this dude just took me away from my whole shit, man. Like Mr. Nut. I'm saying, all right, Mr. Nut, I gave you enough of my attention. And that's the problem. That's why we be that's why we be divided. You know what I'm saying? We be divided because you know what I'm saying, like when people try to say like, yo, we black, and let me tell you this, you know what I'm saying? When people try to say we black, this was the whole shit I was talking about, the whole black card thing, right? Like black people, and this is why I remind black folks. Sure. This is why I remind black folks. This was this whole conversation about the black card about that black people, when they like you and when you're you know what I'm saying, you're doing the shit that they want you to do, they're gonna be like, yeah, you black, we all the same people, we all this, we all that. But the moment you try to hold them accountable, the moment you try to push them in a certain direction, and you don't allow them to use a crutch, you don't allow them to make excuses, you don't allow them to say certain things to get out of doing what they got to do. The moment you do that, you're not black. You're not black. You know what I'm saying? The moment you do that, you're not black. And it's funny as fuck. The moment you try to hold black people accountable to the stupid shit that they do, you're not black. You know how many times I sat here and talked about the violence in the black community? You know what I'm saying, you know how many times I sat here and said, yo, why we don't shut down the streets when black people are killing black people, when black people are doing shooting innocent people that don't got nothing to do with nothing, when people are getting shot sitting in their living room. Why we don't shut down the streets? Why black lives don't matter then? Why black lives only matter when the police do the killing? You know what I'm saying? I ask people that all the time. You know what? Some black people, they start getting offended. They start talking about, oh, the white man commit crime too. I'm not talking about the goddamn white man. I don't live in no white community. I don't live in a white community. My whole thing is this. It's cool, Mr. Lewis. I was a byproduct of mass incarceration. You can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going against no crackers in no mountain. I doubt you ever even stood up to a cracker. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you say here on whatever. You could think I'm mad. I ain't mad. I know what I've done for the cause. You know I'm saying? I know the shoes I wear. Man, listen, man. I don't know the shoes I wear. Hold on now. Black people kill themselves at higher rates than any other ethnic group. That's a fact. You can look at the statistics. We're not gonna do that. And this is the thing. It's cool. I hear what you're saying. Yes, people do kill each other in close proximity, but black people kill each other at a higher rate than any other race in this country, any other ethnic group. We're not gonna ignore that. That's a statistical fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a statistical fact. Black men are the only men in this country who homicide is one of the leading causes of death. But nobody want to talk about that. Nobody wants to address that. Nobody wants to talk about that. How is homicide one of, I believe, top 5 leading causes of death amongst black men? That shit is mind-boggling. That shit should not be happening. It should not. It should not be happening. But when I talk about that, and I appreciate you, Ashley, for saying that's true. Because a lot of people, I appreciate you, Ashley, for saying that's true. Because a lot of people I talk to, a lot of black folks, what they would just do is just start talking about, oh, white people kill white people, Asian people kill Asian people, and they'll just start deflecting. She taught me, you know what she taught me? I'll tell you what she taught me. She told me to stay away from niggas like you. She told me to stay away from niggas like you. Almost got popped last week. Shit is crazy, man. This is the shit that we need to be talking about. You want to worry about who black and who not, or who black American, who not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see you, William Myers. Yeah, people kill people close proximity. We know that. We know it's some of the other issues. We know people have psychological needs in the black community. They did a number in the black community. We know it's a whole bunch of issues. So Kanye said they made us proximity crime. It's true. Proximity crime is true. But you still got to highlight that we still, even though proximity crime is true, we still kill each other at a higher rate than any other ethnic group. We need to highlight that shit. The same way we highlight that black men are incarcerated at the highest rate than other people, we need to highlight that too. Why we hate each other? Yo, you still here? You still here, Mr. Nut? You still here in the chat? You think you exposing something, Mr. Nut? Can't expose me, man. I woke it, I got token. I ain't come on YouTube and no fake story. That's real shit. We hate because we never had love. We never had no real love. You know what I'm saying? Economics is true. But guess what? Who we gonna blame? Who we gonna blame about our economics? Black people spent $1.6 trillion in 2021 last year. They spent $1.6 trillion. You know what I'm saying? Black people power spending. Let me say that one more time. $1.6 trillion. And our wealth keep declining. Our wealth keep going down. How we got that much spending power and our wealth just keep declining? Like our wealth has just keep going down over the years. I'm just saying. I know you just throwing that out there, Ashley. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show that. We chase iPhone, we chase Gucci, we chase it's not because we robbing Ash. Come on. People live beyond their means. I know girls who's out here getting their bodies done just to go back to live in the projects. That's dumb. Why would you spend $10,000? They don't got nothing to do with scam. Before the PVPs and before all of that, black people spending power was always high. We always had the highest spending power. Come on, let's be real. We can't blame it on us. I mean, not blame, but we can't just be throwing that it's just scam. Even if it's a scam, if it's a scam. You know what I say? I say this, right? I say if the government was to give black people reparations today, you know what? You know what most black folks are gonna do? They're gonna get that shit right back to the white man. You know what? Because they're gonna be so quick. If the white man gave black people reparations today, if the white man gave black people reparations today, you know what we're gonna do? You know how many people gonna go get, you know how many chicks are gonna get their body done? You know how many dudes gonna go get their body done? Because they doing that too now. You know how many people gonna get the latest iPhone, the latest 62-inch flat screen TV? You know who gonna get the latest convertible? You know who gonna get the they're gonna probably deck out their project apartment. You know what I'm saying? People, we spent on unnecessary stuff. We spent, like, we gotta be real with ourselves. Bro, that's mad dumb. That's mad dumb. Why would you spend $10,000 unless you're a prostitute or you're a stripper and you're investing in yourself? Like, why would you spend all that money on your body and you're not even using your body to make money? It's not an investment. All you did was you bought a liability. My whole point is this, man. We gotta stop. The moment we realize we're gonna stop chasing Air Jordan, we're gonna stop chasing every new iPhone that drop. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stop going crazy on the $800 weaves. You know what I'm saying? Every week, every 2 weeks, or whatever. We're gonna stop going crazy on the Fendi, Gucci, Louis, all the name brands that don't like us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stop going crazy on designer. The moment we get our expenses on track, you know what I'm saying, and start learning about economics, you know what I'm saying, and start making power moves, that's when we gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? But until then, come on, man. Come on. We come on, we doing that shit to ourselves, man. Because the whole goal of enslavement was to enslave your mind. The whole purpose of enslaving black people, you know what I'm saying? The whole purpose of enslavement was to trap your mind. Our minds is trapped. A lot of our minds is trapped today. We lost, yo. We lost as a people. This shit is crazy. We lost as a people. That's why I don't know if it's that hard to own a bodega.